We must therefore proceed unfailingly and very speedily to preach this very gospel that we have been mandated to preach this very day, because heaven and earth will bear us witness that they came in their time and the gospel of redemption was preached and men were saved from their folly. This evening I will start by calling upon Bishop Koker, or should I say all the Catholics around the world, to please warn Bishop Koker to desist from making statements and comments that will annoy God Almighty in heaven. If he continues in the manner that we have deduced he is likely to follow, then I will place curse on him in public. I'm not saying this very lightly because he is a man that I have enormous regard and respect for. Bishop Koker, I respect him. I love him immensely. But he came up with some statements which are, should I say, unbecoming of a sensible, reasonable human being. Therefore, he must retrace his steps. We must also remind ourselves that a few days ago, I said something about those of them trying their damnedest best to try to keep Nigeria together, a zoological republic that should not exist in the first place. And this evening, I want to reinforce this very fact, that the curse that I placed upon United Kingdom, a people that I revere and I love very much, people that I hold their citizenship and have sworn allegiance to, and will continue to defend their interest, genuine interest, of course, because I am an Anglophile at heart. That very Britain today, it is not been up to 7 days that I made that statement live here on air. The leader of the Welsh people have come out to make a categorical statement that Britain no longer exists in their own thinking. This is what I want to guide the thinking of all our people. I want it to guide our understanding of what is happening in the zoo, and to understand also the spiritual dimension which we have chosen to pursue this very noble cause. According to Mark Drakeford, who is the leader of the Welsh people in the UK, and I quote, "The United Kingdom is over," he said. UK, as I told you a few days ago, that anybody who has a hand or who is trying to keep Nigeria together, their kingdom or their entity will disintegrate. These are the things that I want you to understand this very evening, that Nigeria has expired. The wrath of Almighty God is upon Nigeria. Look at Tinubu, for example, what the Yorubas are going through on his account. Look at how the Christian minorities in the north are being slaughtered and brutally massacred by the Janjaweed elements of the caliphate. Because the likes of Bishop Koker is there preaching unity that he knows doesn't exist. Because Britain is directly involved in trying to keep together what God Almighty has rendered asunder. That is the reason why Mark Drakeford has come out to say that United Kingdom is over. He's a very heavyweight politician in the UK, the leader of the Welsh people. He is the first minister of the Welsh people. Wales, of course, in the UK. He's a principality. And mind you, Prince Charles is supposed to be the Prince of Wales, or should I say the titular head of the government of Wales people. But here we have Mark Drakeford saying it categorically that Britain is over. And I want Britain, if you continue to meddle in the affairs of Nigeria to the extent whereby you are presenting a stumbling block to the emancipation of the children of God, the children of light, United Kingdom will be decimated. Because you're very proud and very arrogant, because you think that you're Caucasian, you're white, you can do anything and get away with it. You may think that the disintegration of the UK has nothing to do with Biafra, but I can assure you categorically that it has. If you do not stop meddling in Nigeria, if you do not stop this, your, should I say, perverted, racist devotion to keeping people who shouldn't be one together in one monstrous entity called the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, believe you me, God Almighty in heaven will destroy Britain beyond recognition. And it started to happen already. It is happening already. I warned you and I told you. You may disregard the agitation for Biafra and tag it as nothing. Because you came, you saw, you conquered, and you colonized. But I'm warning you today, if you continue, the wrath of God will be upon you. As I warned the zoo many, many years ago, if you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia. And today it is happening. And if you have not applied for your Somalian visa, please try and do so. Should I say Somali visa? Try and do so as quickly as possible, because the zoo is on the path of destruction. And there is nothing man can do to reverse it. Mark today's date and what I'm telling you. Nigeria will be destroyed beyond human comprehension. So says the Lord of hosts. Anything I tell you here is gospel. Anything I open my mouth to tell you must come to pass. Because Almighty determined that we should come. And we have come to preach this very gospel in truth and in every honesty. And I want Britain to understand this today. If you stand as an obstacle on the path of Biafra freedom, you will be destroyed. The same way that the late dead Buhari tried. Buhari tried to stop Biafra from coming. Today he's in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Not only that, that kingdom he was trying to build is now shaking. That very kingdom, that very Fulani caliphate, the Fulani takeover of Nigeria is in tatters. Because we are here, or should I say, Chukwuka Biama determined that we should come. And nothing, absolutely nothing is going to stop us from performing the will of the Almighty. Today, I can tell you categorically that in the United Kingdom, the First Minister of Wales, part and parcel of this United Kingdom that colonized, enslaved, subjugated, and still colonizing the zoo called Nigeria till today, a part of Britain have now said that they're going to divide. They will leave. Scotland will leave. Wales will leave. Northern Ireland will join the Irish Republic. And you only have the Little England at last. And when all these things are happening to them because of their pride and ego, they will not acknowledge that the work they did against the children of God in Biafra land is what is responsible for their demise as a once great nation or a once great people. They are also on the path of decline, and nothing can reverse it unless they stop meddling in the affairs of Biafra. The United Kingdom is over, and a new union should be crafted to reflect a voluntary association of four nations. In other words, Britain will no longer exist. You have England, you have Wales, you have Scotland, and you have Northern Ireland. The reason for that is because they meddled in the affairs of the children of God. As I told you earlier, Almighty God in heaven has a way of punishing his children. And we have been roundly punished, believe you me. If you have to be subjugated under the very cruel, barbaric rule of Fulani Janjaweedism, you will understand what we are talking about. As I'm speaking to you right now, most villages are under siege. There are killings and rapings, abductions and murder going on right across the length and breadth of the Zoological Republic. But they cannot understand what is happening to them. They know that the problem of insecurity in Nigeria is intractable for the simple reason that they have failed, should I say, to allow Biafra to go. The sooner they understand this or realize this, the better for everybody. But I'm not sure they will, because they are very stubborn, and as God hardened the heart of Pharaoh to fail, so are they also going to fail. And that is why those of them who are in Benue State, that is why the likes of Governor Autumn or the very young man who was mouthing his rubbish a day or two ago concerning the deployment of Eastern Security Network into Lower Benue is in for a very, very difficult and horrible experience of their lives. I must warn also Governor Autumn of Benue State. I am not laying claim to Benue State, the entirety of Benue State, not at all. What I'm making very clear to you is that there are Igbo people, Igbo communities, not traders, not migrants, not settlers, no. These are our traditional towns, communities, and villages wickedly gerrymandered into the north. That you have Igbo people today answering Igbo names, speaking Igbo language, who are answering to Londoners, an abomination before God Almighty in heaven. I will not allow it to continue. Those Igbo speaking parts of Benue State is part and parcel of Biafra, part and parcel of the eastern region. And should anything happen to them, if you fail to control Fulani incursion into that very territory, then ESN will continue to do their work. And I have commended them earlier and allow me to do so again at this very moment. I commend the men and women, not just of our high command, but also of the Eastern Security Network that successfully pursued and apprehended a notorious Fulani bandit by the name Muhammad Isa. We have the videos. For those of them claiming he's an old man, they're all lying, and they know it very well. He is the leader of a gang of abductors, of rapists, and of murderers, tormenting our farming communities. But I'm glad to report this very evening, morning or night, depending on where you are, that that menace, that threat has been permanently put to bed. It will no longer happen. Should our people in Benue State be subjected to further attacks, I am also informing Governor Autumn of Benue State. I will make sure that ESN returns to that very area. Or should I say, come out of the bushes to confront whoever comes against the children of the Most High God, Elohim in heaven. This is a warning to all of you. For those of you that specialize in, should I say, in twisting the obvious, in turning truth into lies, I never claimed the whole of Benue State. You people carved Igbo people into Benue, which is unacceptable. We are in an era, not that of the old, compromised and discredited Ohaneze Ndiaran and Ndioshu. Not in that very era. No, we are not in that anymore. We are not in the era of compromised governors in the pocket of the Fulani Caliphate. No. We are now in the era of IPOB. And no inch of territory belonging to traditional, should I say, ethnicities making up Biafra will be surrendered to anybody, no. And in Benue State, we have taught them, while they were discussing that, don't come to Benue, we are already on the ground in Benue State, in Lower Benue. And we are not in Benue State that doesn't belong to us. We are in Igbo parts of Benue State, Igbo communities of Benue State. And we are there to defend them, and that is precisely what we are going to do, and nobody is going to discourage us otherwise. We are making it very clear today that the Eastern Security Network is on the ground. We are on the ground in Benue State, and in every part of Biafran for that matter. We are in Cross River, we are in Akwa Ibom, we are in Bayelsa. Everywhere it is happening. Anywhere we confront Fulani headsmen, these terrorists, we will drive them away. Be rest assured, we are not going to rest one iota until our farmlands, our homes, and our forests are secure. What is happening in Yoruba land cannot happen in Biafra land. Nobody, no idiot can come from anywhere to claim any inch or parcel of Biafran forest. It is not doable. Instead, we all die there. That is why I am making this presentation live, at least for those of you who may be able to come over on Instagram, that I am on Instagram and I'm live. If you want to see a live video of this very broadcast, it is there. You can and should be able to see it. Anywhere in Biafra land we confront Fulani terrorists, we shall meet them head on. We know that they are part of the police and the army. Danjuma himself, General T.Y. Danjuma himself, testified before the British Parliament that the army of Nigeria and the police are colluding in the conquest of indigenous populations in Nigeria. And we are no exception to that very horrible and sinister conspiracy. The police we have in our land are terrorists in uniform. The army we have in Biafra land are basically terrorists. They are there to aid and to support Fulani Janjaweed advancement to the Atlantic Ocean. And we are there to stop them, and we are stopping them, and will continue to stop them. A few days ago, as I said, we embedded our men and women of the Northern Command of Eastern Security Network. When we said Northern Command, people were confused. Biafra land is a nation. We have Northern Biafra, we have Central, we have the South, which is the coastal region, we have the East, and we have the West. When I talk about the Northern Command, I'm talking about the northern part of Biafra land, which incidentally starts from Benue State. So we are right to be there. If you don't want us to be in Benue State, quietly go back to Abuja and appeal to them. Tell them to release Igbo people in Benue and carve them back into Ebonyi State, where they should belong, or Enugu State, as the case may be. Therefore, anybody, one thing about Nigeria is that they tend to defend the aggressor. It is in the DNA in Nigeria to always support evil. That is why this very newspaper publication, I don't have a means of putting it here on Instagram where I am broadcasting live, where you can see my face and my facial expression, but it will be on my Facebook page. If you go there, you will see it. This publication was made on January 23 of 2021, this very year. It is a front page news by Vanguard. I want you to understand how an average Nigerian thinks, how they reason. Why I think that Nigeria itself is a curse upon humanity. There on the front page, you will see, we will kill all policemen and take over Edo State. Fulani Janjaweed. Those they claim are foreigners. These people they told us are foreigners. They come from Mali, from Senegal, from Gambia, from heaven knows where, from Niger, from Chad, from Northern Cameroons. But they are in Nigeria, killing people. After killing us, they will not turn around and tell us to absorb them into our communities. That is why anybody, any Igwe, any PG, any greedy, avaricious fool, stupid enough to give any of our land to Fulani Janjaweed, you are finished. There was a man in Enugu that tried the same nonsense. Go and ask him where he is today. We take no prisoners. You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody. I understand that the Sadikin Fulani of Lagos went to see the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria in Lagos a few days ago. And according to the message, or should I say information coming out of the U.S. mission, they said is to foster cohabitation and unity, that diversity is strength. And I want to lay that particular nonsensical narrative to bed tonight before I continue any further. Anybody telling you about strength in diversity, that person is a liar and a deceiver. And the U.S. ambassador is a liar and a deceiver. One thing they don't teach we Africans is this. No country exists on a foundation of multiculturalism. There is nowhere in the world. Listen to me very carefully. All this nonsense, even the crap that Koker was coming up with, telling you about diversity is our strength and all that rubbish. Allow me to repeat, there is no country on this earth that survives on a foundation or a bedrock of multiculturalism. It doesn't exist. That is why multiculturalism in Africa is dead on arrival. It can never work. Because we are tribal beasts by nature. We are tribal by nature. That is why we travel from wherever we are during New Year's, during Christmas, during Easter, during New Year Festival to go back home where we come from. Because that is where we identify with. Now, let me ask the U.S. ambassador a very simple question. Is United States of America a multicultural society? U.S. that was created and built by Western Europeans. U.S. was created, should I say, created by God, of course. Built by Western Europeans. Mostly English people that was fed up with the way of life of the English monarchy. They went to America on Mary Rose. I want to ask the U.S. ambassador, I want to teach Africans what they don't know this evening. There is no country that functions on this multi-ethnic rubbish. Nowhere in the world. Not even the USA, that was created by people who are not indigenous to America. the owners of the soil of America are Native American Indians. That is a fact of life. God gave America to Western Europe to develop and gave them a special grace to be the beacon and the light and the conscience of the world. Because God knew that if He had left all these wonderful people in Europe, they would become contaminated. He removed them from Europe, sent them to America, built a wonderful nation as a shining light and a beacon for the whole world to look up to. Even that America that was built from scratch by people who are not indigenous to the land is not multicultural. Why am I saying this? America was founded on the principles of Judeo-Christian, Greco-Roman, democratic value systems. I repeat, America is not multicultural. They accommodate other races and other nations. Yes, they can accommodate you. But where you're coming into, the bedrock, the foundation of America is based on Judeo-Christian principles, Greco-Roman political ideology, which is republicanism. America is not multicultural. America is Western Europe. The value systems of Western Europe, Judeo-Christian, Greco-Roman, Republican governance. Had America been a multicultural society, they would have space for Sharia. I'm now addressing the US ambassador to try to tell them to stop deceiving people. We are educated, we went to school for a reason. We are enlightened and we have our brain intact. There is no country on this earth that runs on this wishy-washy multiculturalism. It doesn't happen. What you have are established order and value systems upon which various cultures can now coexist. If you go to America, you coexist under the provisions of the United States Constitution. And the US Constitution is a Christian constitution, not Islam. America is not multicultural, but under that bedrock of liberty and egalitarianism, you allow other cultures to come in. But first of all, they must swear allegiance to or take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the USA. That is something that the US ambassador never told the Janjaweed that went to visit her. The same way that Nigeria cannot function as a viable entity. Wole Soyinka knows what I'm talking about. I'm even sure somebody who claims he's learned, as Bishop Koker is, understands what I'm talking about. No country on this earth. The value system of the state of Israel is based on Judaic principles. The value system of Russia is entirely theirs, it's based on theirs. It's the Russian way of doing things from times of the Tsar. If you go to Saudi Arabia, it is essentially a Sharia Islamic state. You can live there, no problem. You can build your churches if you want. I think they've not started to allow churches to be built. But it is never a multicultural society. Japan is not a multicultural society. China is not. They can accommodate you, but that doesn't mean they are This is the type of nonsense they feed Africans. And we fall for that very gimmick of multiculturalism. At the end of the day, you end up with a useless contraption like Nigeria. You don't have any value system that anybody anywhere can define. If I talk about the USA, I can talk about hamburger in the USA. We can talk about, what else do they have in the USA? Hamburger, you can talk about, what's it called? What are the traditional dishes? Apple pie and all the rest of it. You can say that these are American dishes. If you go to the UK, you can talk about maybe mashed potato and bangers and mash, which is sausage and mashed potato as their national meal. That's understandable. But I ask you, if you come to Nigeria, what is the national dish of Nigeria? Does a Fulani Janjaweed eat ofe egusi, where we come from? Does an Igbo man eat a wedu soup? The answer is no. So on what basis is all this so-called multicultural foundation going to be laid upon? On what? We are not one people. We may be black, we may be Africans, but we're not one people. Not even one religion. If Britain cannot stay in an EU that is entirely Christian, EU is entirely Christian. Britain left. Nigeria, you don't know if Nigeria is Christian or in fact is Islamic. So for me to accept the multiculturalism being preached by the US ambassador, I have to embrace Islam as my religion. That's what it means. And some of you get taken in by all this rubbish. And I feel sorry for you. Sometimes when I say this, I'm being very arrogant. If you are educated, you will understand that no nation is multicultural. They allow other cultures to come in. It doesn't mean they're multicultural. They have a viable space where multicultural ideas or identities can thrive. But the foundation has to be monolithic. It has to be one dominant value system and ideology. That's how it is all over the world.
Let us now observe a minute's silence for our fallen heroes and heroines. Tonight, we remember our heroes and heroines, the brave sons and daughters of the United States of Biafra, who gave everything so that freedom might live. They walked into danger with courage in their hearts, not for glory, not for reward, but for a future they believed was worth dying for. Their death will never be in vain. The U.S. Biafra.
This anomaly in a so-called republic. You have royal fathers in a republic because you are trying to shuffle multiculturalism. You're trying to marry the feudal system of the north, the monarchical system of the west, and the republican system in the east, to marry them into one. And what you have is entirely rubbish. And that is why Nigeria can never work. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. Competing value systems. Nobody wants their own value system to be subsumed under another person's value system. This is something that the US ambassador never told you. But here I am telling you today. Because if you come here, you become educated. If you come here, you become enlightened. If you come here, you stop being a zoo animal, you become a human being. That is why we are the largest and, of course, the most consistent broadcasting platform insofar as Africa is concerned, right across the world. Millions listen to us because they know we preach the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That is why this very day, because you are in one Nigeria, in multiculturalism, the army will come to Olo to defend Fulani Janjaweed living in our forests. We went to Olo to defend our people. They came, they arrested the clerics. Men of God, they arrested all of them. How many times have you heard that imams were being arrested in the north? Or that villages were being invaded in the north and imams being arrested? Only in Biafra land. And this is your multiculturalism. This is a place where you want all of us to stay somehow to pretend that all is well when we know that it is not. In that same Nigeria is where Fulani headsmen openly boast about conquest. Benue State is one. That is why I feel sorry for the idiots talking rubbish from Benue. They came and they made the same bold claim on Edo State. And I quote, "We will kill all policemen and take over Edo State." Vanguard publication of January 23, 2021, this year. Only 2 months ago. Nothing happened to them. Only the Fulanis can lay claim to land that doesn't belong to them and nobody will say anything. When you try to respond, they come against you. And your average foolish Nigerian who cannot reason properly, they're not educated very well, I'm sorry to say, will side with the oppressor. It's only in Nigeria where the victim becomes the accused. You came into Olo, Hope Uzodinma tried to give you land in Olo to build a Fulani settlement, and we said no to it. That's all. To talk about Olo crisis. And now they're trying to blame IPOB, they're trying to blame Eastern Security Network. But all of you are aware of the fact that Nigeria Army and Nigeria Police are essentially Fulani Janjaweed terrorists in uniform. The newspapers, all the articles, everywhere, the national discourse is replete with instances of Fulani being supplied by the military, as you're going to listen to later on. But nothing happens. When you try to fight back, you become the victim. And we are saying we are fed up of being victims. We can no longer be victims anymore. If you kill us, we'll kill you. I'm saying it live on video, so you can share the video all over the world if you want. If you come to our land to kill us, we'll kill you. As simple as that. It may take us some time, but eventually we'll overwhelm you. Well, in the end, we always win. As I warned them in Benue, we are in Benue. In all of our communities in Benue State, and we're not living there until we are certain that the lives and properties of our people there are.
One, two, three. I pledge loyalty to the United States of Biafra, land of the rising sun. History, values, laws, to defend our lives, lest we perish, to uphold peace, progress, and equity, all people under God. Honorable Famdi, over to you. Thank you, Honorable Chris. Thank you very much for doing what you do all the time, whenever you're called upon. Thank you very much. I would like to call on anyone whose soul is touched to lead us with a short prayer. Please, someone volunteer yourself and then lead us in a short prayer. Thank you.
Okay. Our Most High and everlasting Father in heaven,
Nice water without knitting with AI. Sell up to 1,000 farms with no premium.
Our beloved and eternal Father in heaven, the Almighty ruler of heaven and earth, the eternal Father and the God of the United States of Biafra, we come before thee this evening with a heart full of thanks and gratitude and appreciation for thy faithfulness, thy providence in all areas of our life, and for having set us apart under heaven as a sovereign nation, even thy family here on earth, the light and revival of the nations in this end of days. We give thee all praise and glory for thy total protection and preservation of our leader, Mazi Lambikano, and our leader, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and thy sovereign anointing, protection, providence, guidance, and direction that thou hast given and anointed and bestowed upon our leader, Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Arabuze, our DPN, and for the blessing thou hast bestowed upon the cabinet and all the leaders, all the arms of this government, and our defense forces, and all the people and friends of the United States of Biafra. We give thee glory because thou hast made all these things possible. Today we come before thee to do that places thy heart, which is in the cause of building up our nation as thy people, as a Judeo-Christian nation. We come before thee to ask thee to take preeminence and preside over this humanitarian fundraising that we will use to make sure of the welfare of our citizens and the rebuilding of our nation. So, Father, may this day be a day of glory and honor, and a day that will bring praise. We thank thee for everything. We humbly ask these blessings faithfully in the name of thy most holy and sacred Son, our Redeemer, Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen.
Amen. Amen. We say amen to that. Thank you, Honorable Apostle Steve. Thank you very much. It's a new day.
Yes.
The first week of February. February rings a great bell.
Oh, yes.
February is one of those months that is everlasting in the lives of not only the Black Americans, but in the lives of our ancestors that set off and found themselves in this great country of the United States of America. First of all, let me welcome each and everyone here. Thank you for coming and thank you for your presence. Thank you for being with us and then gracing our occasion, not only gracing our occasion, you grace it with your mind, with your pocket, with everything. Thank you. We're always happy to have each and every one of us here. And then we always look forward to it too. Thank you. The month of February is a very great month to remember. We all remember our great ancestors that set off unwillingly to the shore of the United States of America. Our great ancestors, warriors, with great courage, and little one wonders now, where does this come from? It came from our great ancestors. Those that never wanted to bow. When they got here in the shores of the United States of America, they realized that they are in bondage. And these great ancestors, warriors, they looked at it and said, freedom! But nothing else but freedom. They did not fashion themselves under bondage. And you know human nature, you try to save yourself. But when they realized that they weren't able to do so, they said they'd rather be dead. They'd rather be dead and be under bondage. If they cannot get the freedom in life, they get it in death. Now, does anyone now wonder why a supreme leader, Ahmadike Nnamdi Kanu, said it's Biafra or death? I think that's where he must have gotten it from. And then I wonder all the time why the sons and daughters of these great ancestors are not moving. Some are not making any move. They just sit put. I wonder whether they are really the sons and daughters of these brave men and women and children, of course. What breed are we? Are we actually the breed of these great ancestors? I know a lot of us are just damn happy slaves. I cannot fashion it. Does it mean we do not know what it is, what freedom is all about? If our great ancestors knew what dignity is, why are we? Why are we living under bondage? And some of us think they're doing so well. Perhaps we have some money. And I say this all the time. Money cannot in any way equate your freedom. In this same context, a prime minister of Austria came in, and then with a new dimension, to get us prepared, to get the papers that we needed for a redeclaration. He worked day and night, relentlessly, to make sure of the journey to Finland. You know, those that do not want us to have our freedom. Because when you have your freedom, the master becomes toothless. That which he thinks that gives him the power is gone. The journey to Finland was like crossing the Red Sea. Things happened. Biafrans, you haven't heard all that happened. Sometime, someday, the story will be completed. On November 29, 2024, I will land there in Finland. In great strides. But they didn't want us to still have the freedom. We remember that we are children of great warriors and ancestors. They fight in totality bondage. So despite everything that happened in Finland, a great daughter emerged. Great sons and daughters of Biafra said, no, nothing. We are not living. We're not going to live Finland without the papers that we need actualized, bring into totality completely the freedom. Our daughter courageously emerged while others were just cutting the ties, trying to make it not happen. Few warriors said, no, the freedom is what we came to Finland to get. And freedom, we must live. And that's exactly what happened. Now, a prime minister at a dark time, that hour, appointed his surrogate. He didn't really have to do that because the structure was already there. The chief of staff is the next. We all saw it. But he still went further to state the surrogate. Perhaps he knows the people that he left behind, those that were already forming the cabal from what they have done. Our prime minister is still alive. We see the power mongers. And here we are today. This daughter of ours, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, did what millions couldn't do. When I remember that day, I give praises to God. And it is that day, that journey, that has brought us here today. That courage is rare. We came back. Chaos, storm. We couldn't breathe. Morning, afternoon, and night. I say it all the time. Everything hijacked. The media, they told us that media is power. Our accounts, everything. We came back and started on ground zero. But thank God. Thank God for the breed of people of this cabinet, United States of Biafra, under the leadership of a great daughter. Oh, no, John with it. I think everyone has seen the report card. Was 0 results. So as we remember February, the Black History Month, we remember ourselves. We remember our beginning. We remember the great ancestors that died instead of living in bondage. Great Biafrans, there is no reason whatsoever for us not to accomplish this freedom. And we are doing so. Thank God for today. If recently, Somaliland got recognized after 30-something years. This is February, so it's 13 months, actually, either 13 or 14 months. Biafrans, we are not doing bad, and we'll continue to do better. Every day is a greater stride. The God of heaven is with us, and the one with God is majority. We say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for your love for your children, for your shield on us, for guiding us, for the wisdom, for the courage. Thank you, Lord. I'm so happy in this month of February. Right now, I'm going to have to call upon our Deputy Prime Minister and the Chief of Staff of the United States of Biafra, who is now the acting head of state of the United States of Biafra. Thank you, Wanyama. Biafrans love you. Be not weary. Do not relent. Ani noya. Neje. Ndeo.
Thank you so very much, Fandi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, you're welcome.
Thank you, Fandi. That was so good. Thank you so much, Ezine. Thank you. Good job. Thank you so much, dear friends. Thank you for joining us again today. Thank you so very much, Fandi, for that wonderful opening speech. I mean, sometimes we just, every now and then, wonder why the restoration of our nation never came all this while. And when Biafra see what is going on right now, they understood why the United States of Biafra, the Biafra freedom was never realized. Thank you so much, Honorable Christopher, for what you do, holding down before we start. Thank you so much, Biafrans, for joining us. Thank you all. Truly appreciate that. As I was saying, thank you so much, Honorable Steve, for that opening prayer. Thank you so much, all the cabinet members here present, and Biafrans, and friends of Biafrans. Yeah, sometimes you wonder why all this while God planned the restoration of Biafra the way it is up till this moment. There's a reason for that. Life is a race. You play yours, your rest. You pass the baton to the person whom you trust is going to deliver your plans. There might be bumps on the way. There might be distractions. There might be distractors. But sometimes in my quiet moment, I think about how the level that illiteracy, ignorance, mediocrity, the harm it has done to Biafrans. When you think about how the lack of exposure, the lack of experience, the lack of education, the lack of principles, lack of integrity, when you think of the harm and the danger it has done to this struggle, to our movement. When you think about what has, Famdi, I heard you when you were talking about Biafrans rising up to do what they need to do, and then it takes me to the reason why those Biafrans that ordinarily would step up for this freedom, for this restoration, for this final phase, we begin to see the reason why some of them never really wanted to step up. Not that they don't want. 99.999% of every Biafran, they want the freedom of Biafra, just like they exhibited at Main Market Onisha when the delegitimized Sogodo was trying to flex his little muscles. But when you see how illiteracy, mediocrity, has become a thorn in the freedom movement, they begin to understand why majority of Biafrans that could ordinarily be part of this freedom decide to stay on the fence, not that they are not following. They are fully following. That is why the restoration of our nation at this time requires a certain caliber of individuals. It requires certain kind of people. It requires certain level of Biafrans in the forefront. It sure does require that. It sure does require Biafrans that are just okay. You can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yes, just a minute, Your Excellency. Please, those who have the co-host, mind the way you move the mouse. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you so much. So, the restoration of our freedom, which we, like Fandi has said, very, very successfully doing, requires Biafrans that it's not just being Biafran, it requires people, men and women of integrity, class, and character, discipline, and economic stability. It requires Biafrans that knows the deep nature of our freedom restoration. That is why we are so successful. Just like Funky has said, our Prime Minister, our Obato, His Excellency, Anonkankampi, the reason for the season, that's what he is. Nobody knows. Simon ever. Many, many, many that are pretending to know him, they have no clue. Now, he is the reason for the season. When some try to make this freedom movement a battle of Obatobi, a battle for Oyedunam the Kano, a battle between what Obatobi is propagating and what Oyedunam the Kano was propagating. And when I remember one word, one time, one word, one time, that the people disturbing him, Obatobi, are really all those that pretended to follow him from the DOS, IPOB organization and all that. And that is actually the fact. That's a fact. Because when you're dealing with people who have no shame, no integrity, no class, no character, you begin to wonder, figure out how to navigate to ensure that our freedom is fully restored without this external chaos. Because that's what they are. External chaos at every corner, every step of the way. Not just the lack of discipline. And sometimes I heard, was it Kai television? Some Kai was talking the other day. I was like, I was watching him and I heard when he said, yeah, it's not a time to give up. This is a time to continue to this irrelevant people. We must make them irrelevant. And I do understand where he was coming from. This thing you see some of them do, this struggle, this fight, this, this chaos is the reason why genuine people never come into our freedom movement. But we thank God we've overcome this. We've overcome that. And as somebody has said, do not let anything move you, just be focused. And that's what exactly I'm going to be doing. That focus is what every genuine Biafran needs. We must be focused. Because the enemy comes from different angles, with different stories, with different distractions. But we must be focused. That focus is what is giving them sleepless night. We must be focused. Because they don't know a lot. They don't know a lot. And you won't blame them because sometimes it's just the much they know that they are doing. You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. They don't have so much. They don't have so many things. So they are limited to what they can offer. So that is why this area where we are right now in our restoration has been moved into the hands of Biafrans to pilot this project and make sure we remove every element of the delegitimized governors in Biafra territory. There's already a lot of push and a lot of move towards that. For most of the 40 state governors, what they are doing. Again, the United States of Biafra have stabilized the polity in that part of the world. we've stabilized that part of the world. And genuine Biafrans, they are fully aware that we've stabilized most of our Biafran territory. Our major task right now is to ensure that any element of Nigeria in Biafran land will leave our country. We are doing that every day by putting the major structures in our new nation to protect our people and protect our territory. Nigeria is currently occupying a foreign territory. So we will continue to build on ensuring that we have everything we need to protect our people and protect our nation from the reintegrated terrorists that were brought into our land by the Nigeria state. Everyone listening to me is fully aware that the Nigeria state, they reintegrate and rehabilitate known terrorists from all over the world inside Nigeria. They ship some of these reintegrated terrorists into Biafra territory. They recruit these reintegrated terrorists into the Nigerian military and police and security forces. Give them AK-47, ship them to different parts of Nigeria and different parts of Biafra territory where they do not agree with the terrorists. All these killings you are hearing about, all these murders in different parts of Nigeria and in different parts of Biafra territory are clash between the reintegrated terrorists whom the Nigerian state, currently led by Tinubu and the wife, gave land. They gave them land where to settle. They gave them lands to settle. When the indigenes start complaining, those reintegrated terrorists, they start attacking the indigene. And the Nigerian state, the military, those security, they back up those reintegrated terrorists. Because what? Majority of those people in the Nigerian military and police are reintegrated terrorists. That is as simple as that. There's nothing more. So anyway you hear communal clash, community clash, farmer-herder clash, there is nothing like that. These are the reintegrated terrorists brought in by Tinubu. They gave them land. They gave them communal lands after they collude with the heads, with the chiefs, with the legitimized governors, with the community leaders to buy lands. They buy those lands and give it to those reintegrated terrorists. And they continue their mayhem. When the indigenous communities complain, like the destruction of their farmland by the cows that these guys move around with, by the killing, by the disappearance of innocent indigenous Biafrans and Nigerians, when they complain, these reintegrated terrorists, they start attacking them because they have sophisticated weapons given to them by the Nigerian state. They know that terrorists go around with sophisticated weapons. When the indigenous people continue to complain, the Nigerian state will send the reintegrated terrorists that are now in the military and police. And when they go into those communities, what do you think they will do? They will join in the attack of the indigenous and rescue the terrorists. That is why Nigeria dissolution and failure and collapse is unstoppable. Because the terrorists have taken over. The Nigerian politicians cannot control the killing by the reintegrated terrorists. We all saw what happened in Kwara State, where I think the number has reached over 230. Remember, Nigeria state always undermine the numbers. If they tell you 170 multiplied by 3, that is the number of people that are being massacred. So in the state of Kwara, some reports say 160, some 170, some say 230. But I'm telling you, the minimum number you hear, if they say 170, you multiply by 3. That is the number of people, indigenous Kwara citizens, that were murdered by the reintegrated terrorists brought in by Christopher Musa and Tinubu into that part of the world. These deaths include children, innocent children, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I was watching bodies, young girls, young adults, young males, men, women, mothers, murdered by Christopher Musa and Tinubu using the reintegrated terrorists, which they have a policy to accommodate inside Nigeria and in Biafra territory. So this is a systemic problem that only the collapse of Nigeria will solve. The dissolution of Nigeria is already happening. No one can stop that. The only thing that will happen to save lives in that entity is an absolute collapse of the Nigerian state. Nothing else. But thank God the United States of Biafra has been declared on November 29, 2024. Those legal documents that our Prime Minister prepared us to get in Finland, when he prepared for our independence from January 2024 to November 2024, when Finland took it away, those documents he wants us to have, we already have it. It is under my custody as the Chief of Staff of the Biafran Republic government in exile, and the Deputy Prime Minister to the United States of Biafra, and the Deputy Prime Minister to the Biafra de facto homeland. That document is under the custody of the United States of Biafra government as we speak. There's nothing else anywhere existing in any form or shape. That is why they are fighting. That is why the distractors are fighting me every second. The Prime Minister has warned them to stop calling my name when they do programs. He has warned them several times after they took him away. But will they stop? No. They won't stop. They never respected our Prime Minister. No, they never. No. They were just scared of him when he was around us. They were afraid of him, but they were not respecting him. It's two differences. There's a difference between being scared of somebody and respecting the person, and respecting that which the person stands for. They never respected Obatoni. They never respected that which he was planning. They never respected that nation which he was building. That was why immediately he left, all hell were let loose. But those things don't move. You don't move the genuine Biafran. You don't move. The lies they do, the propagation, the lies, the misinformation, the Biafrans already know. %90 of what come out from these people mouth, they are lies. All lies. How can you continue to contend with people who continuously lie? How? Tell me how. Tell me how. That is why they are how they are, what they are. You know, when you look at them, you will see where they are, how they are. The PM always tell them, you fight those who are better than you in every ramification. they know it. From the lies that Orabugolo Fulani grew up in the streets of Kano. And then when she was 16, they moved her to America, where she now, from those lies to different lies. Her father was a cattle rearer on the Wano somewhere. From the lies that, the PM never make that surrogate. From the lies that, the PM told us not to declare. From the lies, when you keep listening and you, from the lies, PM never talked to her. PM, we never talked to her. From the lies to, they have no clue who the PM is. They don't have a clue. They have no clue. If they say PM never talked to me, okay, that's fine. Reference, I will tell you, I talked to the Prime Minister as needed. Their propaganda and their lies, they feed on that. The gossips they do behind the scene that some of them bring to the open, that is the chaos they used to give the Prime Minister. That was how chaotic they were. When they tried to kill the poor guy, when he was so sick, it was this kind of chaos, which some of us had to refuse to be dragged into. Never. And because we refuse to be dragged into that chaos, they label somebody. They will think, she's so wicked. Her heart is, How can you accommodate people who will outrightly lie, frame something against? How can you work with such men and women that have no integrity? Not in this Biafra we are becoming. No. To be a great disservice, not just to the Prime Minister, but also to the Biafra people. So when we ignore them to continue to stay, like the PM has said, everyone stay where you are. Those that do understand that that was classical. Don't go and disturb her. Stay where you are. That is just a clear instruction. Don't go near her. Don't disturb her. Stay where you are. All of you, if you believe you have something, continue doing that. Opportunity is coming out. The PM is coming out. That was a clear message. But in each of all these, anytime there's something that we know that is hampering, is going to be the problem that persisted, we will bring it up to Biafrans to be fully aware of that. Now that it's not being taken care of, it's being taken care of, but it's also to ensure that the distractors stop disturbing over the year. He has been through a lot. He has been through a lot, as you just know. You can't be carrying all your chaos to somebody who is in jail. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. When he was outside, all this chaos they were carrying around to him, all the lies, all the propaganda, all the misinformation, he has to be dealing with this on a daily basis. Probably God wanted him to just rest from this confusionists. Even at that, would they allow him to rest? No, they won't. Because they have no boundaries, no respect, no character, no discipline, no discipline. No discipline. cannot build a nation that has no discipline. No, we can't. We can't. Even when he gives instruction to them, they won't obey. They won't obey. And then people ask me, why can't you just allow them? Why can't you make peace with people? Just, and somebody want me to go through this chaos that my minister is going through. No. I don't think there's any Biafran that is this chaos. That is why the PM said, stay where you are, continue doing what you are doing, so that the destruction will be contained to them and what they are doing. Biafrans already know them. That destruction must be contained. And that's the best. Even though there are other things involved. And the PM knows how chaotic these individuals are. How manipulative they are. Very manipulative. Always disturbing. Always disturbing. Always disturbing. I don't know any leader that will be successful that will need this chaos. I doubt it. I doubt it. So we highlighted so much on the PM's appeal case, which is ongoing. We are working on that, on so many things in different areas as a government, at the government level, on the international level, and also at the local level to ensure that the PM gets the justice that he deserves, not influenced by these chaotic individuals. Always force their way to him. They force their way to him every step of the way. I can tell you that. They don't know Prime Minister Simon Ever. I have no clue. They don't know him. They have no clue. But Biafrans, we are doing great. We are doing very well. I don't want to go much today because we already said all the things that we're supposed to do the other day when we talked about the appeal. So we just want to ensure that we continue to be focused and we continue to make sure we maintain the integrity of this new nation and the leadership. That is very, very important, both at home and abroad, everywhere. And the Biafrans are attesting to that. They are attesting to that. The discipline you see among the United States of Biafra Division Elite Squad is unparalleled. The education they get has made them one of the best defense team you can see anywhere in that part of the country. I'm telling you, one of the best in the world. You don't hear them talk. They don't make noise. They can't engage even at the level that the so-called people, some of the ex-breaking people, even at the level that some of them do operate, even can see any of the US elite school envisioned be at that level. No. All that noise is a distraction to what we do, and we don't need that. So we will continue to use our money, our fundraising, to build our nation. We are a nation. We declared our independence on November the 29th, 2024 in Latin Finland. The United States of Biafra is on the world map. We are making a lot of strides. That is baffling evil. Our lobbyists, our attorneys, they are so impressed with what we are doing. That's why just to continue and maintain what we are doing. We are doing very, very well. We've written to Nigeria to leave the Biafra territory. We've informed all our international allies about the forceful occupation of the Nigerian state in Biafra land. The 40 state governors have been put on alert to ensure that every element of the Nigerian state is removed from Biafra land. The ambition they lead has also been put alert. I'm using this opportunity again to call the Nigerian state, their security, their army, their police in Biafra territory to please withdraw from the Biafra territory. We have 40 states. The other day, I took our time to post the 40 states of Biafra. Those of you that are still confused, go through those states and ensure if you're working for Nigeria, you are not in those environments. Make sure you are not in those states. If you're Nigerian military, Nigerian police, Nigerian force, Nigerian security, you must leave Biafra land. We are a free nation. We have declared our independence. We are both at home and we have our government in exile, the Biafra Republic government in exile, of which I currently am the one in charge. As the chief of staff, like Fundraising rightly said before our prime minister was taken, like she rightly said, our prime minister already had the whole structure of our new nation. That structure is there. Anyone saying anything different from that is just a distraction. Pay no attention to that. So we are calling, I am calling on anyone, any police, any army working, representing Nigeria. You must leave the 40 state of Biafra land. You must leave our land. Because what you are doing is killing our people. You are holding Nnamdi Kanu, you killed Nnamdi Kanu. Actually, you sentenced him to death. You just said because of what the world said, that's why you sentenced him to life. So we are not friends. United States of Biafra and Nigeria has nothing in common. We are not friends. We are Christians. Nigerian government is Muslim. Nigeria has been declared as the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live. So they must leave our Christian neighborhood. I'm calling on anyone working under the Nigeria state. You must leave Biafra land. It is for your own good. If you are inside Biafra land, you must contact the state governor of the state where you are. If you want to start working for the United States of Biafra, you must contact the state governor who will contact the commanders in charge of that state and have a talk with you. That is the only way. That is the only way we will accommodate you in Biafra territory. Contact the 40 state governors in your own state. And if you want to be part of building our new nation, you are welcome. Yes, you are. But if you are a Nigerian military, Nigerian police, all the reintegrated terrorists Nigeria brought into Biafra land. You're wearing Nigeria police uniform, Nigeria military uniform, Nigeria security. You are propagating Nigeria politics inside Biafra land. The legitimized governors. You are talking about NPC, PDP inside Biafra land. You must stop immediately. You must stop. You must stop. And you must leave our nation. If you are a Fulani herdsman in Biafra land, you must carry your cows and leave immediately in Biafra land, temporarily. We want all Fulani herders to leave the Biafra territory temporarily. This will enable us, Biafrans, to discover those reintegrated terrorists brought into our community, peaceful community, by the Nigerian state. We want to fish them out. So if you're a Fulani herdsman, whatever, you must leave Biafra land. You should start moving either to the west or to the north. I am peacefully calling you to leave. If you are a Biafran, military, soldier, police, security, working under the Nigerian state, you must resign immediately. You must resign from Nigeria immediately and meet your state governors or your state commanders. It is important you do this because Nigeria is currently forcefully, illegally occupying our land. We have peacefully told them to leave, but they are forcefully staying there. So we will use everything legally within our power to protect our people from these Nigerian elements that are killing our people, kidnapping them, locking them up in DSS dungeons, in police stations, in military barracks, killing them, forcefully removing our people, burning our homes, burning our lands, killing our children, our women, raping our young girls. And beyond any score, we stop that. We protect our people. So on that note from me, I welcome everyone again. We know that our Onyedunamdekano has filed his appeal from the death sentence, which I call it metaphorically. I call that death sentence. That is what the Nigerian state gave him. So we know he has appealed. But more importantly, we must be able to do that as a nation to rescue our neighbor from the hand of the terrorist state of Nigeria. That is why we are moving quickly to safeguard our nation, to secure our land and protect our people and protect our environment. As I've told our sister nation, Nigeria, I am open for discussions. Let us do this quickly, to maintain peace on both sides, Biafrans are for peace. I am all for peace. But to maintain peace, we must prepare for war. So from on that note, Biafrans, thank you so much. Let's go to the fundraisers we need. And thank you to all those donating privately, even donating before today, and donating even at your own time. Thank you so very much. On that note, from I'll hand that over to you. Thank you so much, Biafrans.
Thank you for the grace. Thank you. It's always nice to be here and then get the scoop, get the truth It's only here that you get the truth. And it's only one United States of Biafra. There's no other. Today, I would like to talk a little bit about our donation process. I have discovered or noticed that some people are not making their donation payments at the appropriate sites. From time to time, I post the information, the payment information on the platforms. And today, I did that again. We have only two sites where you can make your payments. One site is United States of Biafra.org. One sentence. Please. The next is New Dimension Mandate. A lot of you were making your payments. You remember we created a new site. Some people are not making their payments at the appropriate place. Please, it's very, very important, absolutely necessary that when you make your payment, you are making it on the correct site. So if you are on the platforms, you can see that I made another post. Please call me or ask for help when you are not sure. It's better to call and then be given the right information than making the payments. The site that is not for us. Thank you very much. Please. Honorable Mouthpiece.
Hello.
Hello. So I'll welcome you, Honorable Mouthpiece. Like I said all the time, we're going to start with those at home because of time difference. It's about 6 hours difference. So we can get them. If you're one of those at home and they want to make a donation, if you're unable to raise your hand, using your mouse, you can, call out. I'll let you come in. And for those going to work or have emergency, we could take you on first. Please, let's minimize our talk. We said so all the time. It's always good when we're able to take care of our business, and then we can spend whatever time that is left to talk or do some camaraderie. Thank you very much. Over to you, Honorable Mouthpiece.
Thank you so much, Eagle Bird. Honorable Fundraising, thank you so much. I greet you, Your Excellency, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Your Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Oronweze. You have always made me in particular proud of being the one that our leader, Mazi Nandikano, has always said that when women come into this our freedom, we have gotten it. Thank you. I take this opportunity also to greet our own Ohamadike, the President of the United States of Biafra, Mazi Nandikano, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Eba, and all the wonderful, genuine cabinet members. I welcome you to this fundraising and all you wonderful people of Biafra. Thank you so much for being here. However, Pearson, I go straight to that of the space, X space. I want to also take this opportunity to let our people know. I am, in fact, all the cabinet members are so busy that I still make out time to come to space to
to make our people understand that we mean business to go home. Please, please, no matter what you do, one ejema will be appreciated. So keep donating for this our sovereign nation. So, Honorable Fandian, we have 289,000.5 eje.
What? 295,000.
289,000 eje. 289.5 eje from H-Space and 30 ejema. I'm still waiting for the pledge from Honorable Pasteros. She did, and I didn't like we said that from now on, only the ones that send the receipts we will announce. So I didn't put her own. So 289.5 thousand is what we have, plus 13 Gemma. And also, I take this opportunity also, like we have already reiterated, for those who paid through the defunct rigging website. Some people would have wanted to argue that, oh, they paid this, but when I am telling you, just as our friend here said, do not go and send anything another website and then come to argue with me. Please send it, donate to the right website. If you want to donate, please contact me or contact Honorable Fandia, and you will get the right place to donate. Thank you so much. That is from X-Space.
Okay.
So we now
Honorable, that's 289,500 AJ. Is that correct?
Yes, 500 AJ. 500 AJ. Yes. 285.5 AJ, and then 30 AJ is from X-Space. So I call out the names that donated.
Thank you very much.
John Repository, you're welcome, man. John Repository of Wisdom, 150,000 AJ. Simon Iwuchukwu, 30 ejema. Ada Biafra Ngozi, 99.50 thousand AJ. Dr. Sir Williams, 5,000 AJ. Google Global, 20,000 AJ. It will come, the receipt will come from Israel Mission for that of Google Global. But Lomi, 10,000 AJ. PM's brother, 5,000 AJ. As I said already, 289.5 thousand AJ, and then plus 30 AJ.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are doing great. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, man. And thank you, all of you from X, who made me proud.
And again, Honorable Mouthpiece, thank you so much. And I wanted to tell Biafrans, Mouthpiece, you just want to talk on the, you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that very soon we will be opening up the United States of Biafra government official Twitter space. That's will be running around the clock. We are still putting 1 or 2 or 3 things together to ensure that those that will be involved in doing this, they have all the help they need. So I just want to throw it out at this time. The reason why we are doing this is most of you observe most of the things the government is doing. We do not want to interfere with anyone doing anything as an independent media or doing their own thing. But what I will not allow or approve is for any independent media to tamper with anything that belongs to the government or any project the government approves. So I just want to throw it out there earlier as this project is being prepared and as we are getting ready to launch that. The reason why I'm saying it now is I don't want it to be any friction. We support everyone that has been acting as independent media, supporting what they believe in, not supporting the wrong person, supporting what they believe in, supporting the freedom of their motherland. This job is divided. Everyone must go and do their own aspect. That was what Onyedunamukam said. That was what the Prime Minister said. But there must be only one leadership. What you are doing cannot go against the established United States of Biafra government. That is what the enemies are doing. And the Prime Minister does not approve that. Anyone doing anything against the newly declared United States of Biafra government must stop. If you will not stop, you can continue and stay where you are. It's an order from the Prime Minister. So, those people, anyone, any independent media doing anything on the social media, we truly appreciate that. I appreciate everyone. But those are your private independent project. Private independent project. There's nothing any independent media is doing that is going inside the pocket of the terrorism or going into my private business. No. It's going towards the restoration of our motherland, our nation, our new nation, building our new nation. The field is very open for everyone. As we move into democracy, as we move into fully securing our nation, independent medias will have the opportunity to establish their own businesses based on the licenses and criteria approved by the United States of Biafra government. The government will allow independent media, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. We will respect all those. But we will not allow anyone, any individual to tamper in any way. Media programs established officially by the government of the United States. That is why all this while I've left independent media to do their own things. Unlike what is obtained in the past, where independent media, when they read their ugly head, those that claim they work for the Biafra Republic government in exile, they will go and be oppressing and suppressing them. I know I stopped that at the moment in breaking, not to allow the government to interfere with individual press, individual broadcasts, right? Individual or independent media. And there's a reason for that. So it is to ensure that everyone feels free to report what they want to do freely, without any interference from the government. Without any interference from the government. Apart from just few of the individual media, maybe that I talked to during fundraising, I've never ever talked to any of the independent media. And when I say this, people may be so surprised and shocked. The United States of Biafra government does not sponsor any, zero independent media. Zero, not even a dime, not even 1 penny, 1 agent has gone from me or from the United States of Biafra to any independent media. Not 1 agent. And I know there's a reason for that. Not $1, not 1 dime. Most of the independent media, I don't even know I know the names, the phone numbers now. When I hear people say, oh, they sponsor this, I know their names every now and then. Someone like Kai. I've never talked to Kai. Kelenda, I've never talked to Kelenda. At this time, only on this fundraising. Exodus, never for one day. Akuna, Uncle Lion, never for one day. Uncle Lion, never for one day. I know there are many. Nikki Agnes, never for one day. I mean, all the. I know there are many Biafran independent media that have risen up to talk about the freedom of their motherland, and it is the right thing to do. But none of them has received a dime from me. So when again I tell you that we are building a nation that has men and women of integrity, and when you find people pretending to be part of the Biafra restoration publicly, just lying, misinforming the public that Dr. Robese is paying in the media, is paying this or is paying this or salary, then you begin to wonder, why do they say those things? Why do they propagate such lies? Why do they do that? And eventually, you discover that these are their traits. These are the lies and the propaganda and the criminality they've learned over the years just to destroy other people. They have no integrity. That is why they lie like that. And the mischievous ones that follow them, those gullible ones they deceive, maybe they believe things like that. But again, I want to use this opportunity to clear that not one penny has been given by Dr. Robertson or the United States of Biafra government to any independent media. Having said that, we are going to gradually be opening up the government media. The government media. We will gradually be opening up that. And I just want everyone, the way we respect the independence of the independent media, we also want people to respect when governments start floating their media departments or media communication. It doesn't mean we undermine anyone. But again, the choices of the media, independent media, they are the choice for them to be on their own. It's a choice that must be respected by everyone. We must respect that. That is what they do. That is what they require. Aspire. That is what they want to do. And many of them have been doing wonderfully well, great, as long as they maintain the truth. So as we move towards opening up some of our media, as all of you know, we've not had the United States of Biafra media department functioning for some time. The homeland media, they are doing great, doing well. For the government in exile, we've not really had them where we need them to be. But every now and then we will continue to work in approving some of the things. So one of the ones I wanted to tell us is the Twitter space. I know what is his name? This guy that is break. No, is it social media? What is it? Yeah, social media is the one that I'm trying to coach on how to. That's the only one I want to call. So social media will be handling the United States of Biafra government Twitter space. There's another individual that will join him in doing that. So we are going to be working closely to ensure that everyone's platform is respected. disrespected. I don't want any clash from anyone about anything. In every country, there are different television stations, radio stations. Citizens, they just tune into the one they want. They tune into the one they love. That's why I keep telling people, media sells itself. Media buyer, they run. So we will continue to maintain that peace. We are not there yet on the United States of Biafra Twitter space. You'll remember there was a Biafran that genuinely supported that United States of Biafra Twitter space around the clock. That is his or her own way of helping to restore his or her motherland faster. So we want that part of the government to be there every day, propagating, talking to the world, talking to their friends, talking to them about government projects, things that we are doing, things that we're expecting from our international allies, things that we are doing in homeland, things we are doing in diaspora, things our different secretaries are doing. We have the education, we have the trades, we have the different departments, the justice in the United States of Biafra. All those things at this time, no one is covering them. No one is covering them because those are projects of the government. So at a time, we will continue to find ways to not just our Twitter space, but also other YouTube channels for the government, the television station for the government, all these in the pipeline. And very soon, their friends will start having access to them. So I just want to wish everyone listening to me to accord any government information project we have, just accord them those respect. We've accorded you all these years or months. Thank you so much. Family, go ahead.
Thank you. Honorable Mouthpiece.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for that clarification. At least now it is out here. So all that have been attacking me will now go and rest. Thank you so much. We'll now go straight to Honorable Joshua Onunad, the MD, Maryland mission. Please, over to you. Honorable Joshua, are you there? If you're not ready, let's go to Julius Corey. Julius Corey, if you're not ready.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead, Honorable. Go ahead, Honorable.
Yeah, I don't know why the muting button was just difficult, but I finally succeeded. Let me go straight. Greetings to DPM for all your good work. Greetings to you. Continue. You're doing exactly well, and we're all behind you. And also greetings to the members of the cabinet for all your good thoughts and active. We greet you all. Biafrans, you're also greeted, and also the honorables, you're all greeted. Today is our fundraising. We are here again, and I want to thank everyone for all that we're doing. We're doing for our motherland, and we're going home soon. Our fundraising from Maryland, I have two people here. Madam Tina Hayewa, $100. I mean, 100 Dreamer, and Maz Gideon in here, 100 Dreamer, which is total of 200 from Maryland for now. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Continue your good work.
Thank you. I know you guys miss me in Maryland. Hopefully I'll join you.
I told you, you gotta come back.
And you know I'm everywhere, so I'll still be doing my job. So whether I get back, I'll still be doing it. Thank you so much, Honorable.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. So, okay, bye. Go to Julius Korea. Julius Korea, are you there? Or mute your mic, please.
Yeah, I greet you all. Good evening from here, homeland.
There will.
I want to greet our DPM. I thank God for you, for your strength. The strength and all you have been doing. Despite the challenges, you see remain resolute. And we will keep on praying for you, for God to keep you strong and more healthy. I thank all the cabinet members for all you have been doing. And God Almighty strengthen you all. Please, I want to use this opportunity to, as if our last 2 weeks fundraising that we met, we have paid it and I have sent the receipts. Please, I want to know if it has been confirmed. Thank you, Tuboma.
Who did he send the receipts to?
On your platform, which is sent from WhatsApp.
You sent it to me?
Yes, you sent me a link on your platform. Then I sent the money through that account.
Okay, but I say your receipt. Did you send it to me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't see receipt. Okay, let me see. Which date? On Monday?
Monday.
So this is for February 2nd. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I see. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So this February 2nd, is it for this today fundraising, or is it for the one for 31st January?
Yeah, it was the 31st January one.
Okay.
This one.
All right.
I just want to confirm the payment.
I see. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
You're welcome. Let's continue. So, recorders don't record this. This is just a receipt for last week.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gubad. Let's go to Ruth, Assistant USB New Jersey Nation. Honorable Ruth, the mic is yours, please. Are you ready? Honorable Ruth? If you are not, we go to...
Yes, I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, upcoming members. Yes. For today's fundraising is as follows. I have Madam Nayam 100 Ejima.
Can you give me the total first, please?
Oh, 300 Ejima.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Honorable Luma 50 Ejima. Anonymous 50 Ejima. Ruth 50 Ejima. And Madam Gloria 50 Ejima. Total $300. 300 Ejima, sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, New Jersey. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we'll go next to Honorable Judah from Austria. Honorable, please unmute your mic.
Yeah, good evening, the mouthpiece. Good evening, DPM. Good evening, Honorable Fundraising, and
is.
Maybe okay, it looks like
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
All right. From the Kingdom of Netherlands, we contributed 235 Gemma for this week.
Okay.
And the donors Wada Nicole Vika, 15 Gemma, Maazi Caleb Agehi, 20 Gemma, Maazi Ifan Ichuku Egwatu, 10 Gemma, Maazi Okoro, 20 Gemma, Maazi Ezu, 10 Gemma, Maazi Ugo Anthony Weke, 20 Gemma, Maazi Ofo, 20 Gemma, Maazi Eze Munachi, 10 Gemma, Maazi Winner Matthew, 10 Gemma, and my humble self, Honorable Jidofo Machie, 100 Gemma, total 235 Gemma. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Honorable Jidofo.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. So we'll now go to Ikechukwu John. Ikechukwu John, are you there?
Yes.
Afuma.
Good morning, my DPM, all the cabinet, Biafran, home and abroad, Tutoma, Kachukwu Kabia Magozi Obosiani. Abiamime announce Reverend Sister Jacinta Osibo, or Adido Fuafo, Nenwafo, or the Ade, or Wesiko 10,000 Eje. United States of Biafra, n'ọrụ humanity a na-alụlụ ụmụ Biafra na ichekwa anyị Biafra. Sifa jisi ike n'ọrụ fa na-alụ.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Is she here? Okay.
That's great. Thank you.
I'll send you.
Thank you so much. Where will you send the receipt, please?
Now your WhatsApp never sent you before.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We'll now go to Honorable Bernard Spain Mission. Honorable Bernard, the mic is yours. Honorable Bernard, are you there?
Yes, good evening. Good evening, Martin.
There was
Thank you for handing me the mic. Good evening, my honorable DPM. Good evening, Fundraising.
Okay.
Everybody that is here, making sure that Biafra is a reality. You are working so hard, tirelessly. I appreciate all of you. And I appreciate the fellow Biafrans that have been making their contributions and trying everything to see that we go home. I appreciate all of you. You have been doing the best and you will keep doing it until we realize our dreams. I have a quick update from Spain. We have remitted or sent the receipt of 88.85 Gemma, and the donors are Maze Azonna Duru, Maze Beta Azonna Duru, 20 Gemma, Maze Emmanuel BC, 20 Gemma, Wada Ojenihu Godwin, 10 Ejema, Mazi Chike, 30 Ejema, he said for those State last week. So that is the total we have for this evening. If any other updates come, I'm still around.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. No, we'll now go to Honorable Mazi Uchenna.
Marvis.
Who's calling, please?
You don't forget me. Now, Paul Oklahoma, I won't give my own.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see.
Okay.
Okay, Honorable Paul, please go ahead, please.
Okay. I just want to greet the people in the house. And I pray that God will continue to keep all our leaders. And I just want to use this opportunity to talk about it. Who is talking? So I just want to use this opportunity to talk to my people from Oklahoma. Please, let's come out and give for this work. Please, I'm begging every one of you, because I know that some of you are listening, some of you are watching. Please, let's come and support the government so that we can go home easily very soon. So for that, I'm giving 100 Ejema. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Paul. Thank you, God bless. So we'll now go to Mazi Uchenna. Oh, please, the mic is yours.
Yeah, thank you all very much. Good evening. Yes, good evening, our DPS, Your Excellency. Good evening, Homeland. And all the cabinet members of the Biafra. For me, now we can let 50,000 again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we'll go to Honorable Chief Opera. Chief Opera, the mic is yours, please. Honorable Chief Opera, are you ready? If you are not ready, we'll go to Honorable.
Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready.
Mic is yours. Go ahead.
Can you turn my video on, please?
Okay, start your video. Everyone that wants to start their video, turn it on. Just go ahead and do that right now. If you want to turn on your video, go ahead and do that.
Thank you very much. My name is Chief from Austria, Mission. Good evening, my DPN. Good evening, all the cabinet members. I appreciate all the lovers of freedom. Before I can continue, people, the Odumegwu State. I'm now the commissioner of Odumegwu State in diaspora. And my DPM, I'm going to send you something privately. So we would like all of us to come together so that we can help our government, so that we will do this once and for all. Imagine now the kind of state when the time comes, he's going to send men, lions and lionesses, and all the lovers of freedom, those who know the truth and working for the truth. We all are all great men that God Almighty has chosen for us to achieve this chapter. So I thank you, everyone. Thank you, my honorable members.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Again, congratulations for that. Stepping up in your home state. Again, this is again in line with what there are so many diasporas already that are taking up positions in homeland. This is what we encourage. We've encouraged in this transition process between the time we are in exile and the time we are moving home. We've encouraged a lot of diasporas to take up positions in their states. And I'm very, very happy many of them are doing that. And you have to get involved in your state to be able to occupy those positions. Most of the states have almost a replication of what we have at the federal level. And many are really stepping up. I truly appreciate that. That is going to help and enhance and fasten our full protection of our land. Again, but that guy, what is his name? He talked to me, he sent me a message. What is his name? Yes. I just want to let you know, I received the message and then on my private Twitter mailbox. And thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Time to get back to you. Thank you so much. All right. Next.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Chief Amara. Now we'll go to Honorable Fetente. Honorable Fetente, are you ready? The mic is yours.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, my honorable mouthpiece, my wonderful Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fam Diane. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, all my honorables, everybody, all protocols observed. So today I am here to announce North Carolina's donation. So we have a total of 210 ejema. Donors are myself and my spouse, 50 ejema. Mazi Ezenwa Ife, 50 ejema. Mama Bridget is giving 30 ejema. My sister Victoria is giving 30 ejema. And lastly but not the least, Sister Nancy is giving 50 ejema. A total again of 210 ejema. So North Carolinians, Biafrans living in the North Carolina area, join us. If you're falling back, it's okay. Fall back in USB. This is where it's supposed to be, okay? Yeah. So we forgive you. Just come back. No shame. It's all good. Nobody's perfect, okay? Come back home. 678-200-0217. Let's do this needful so we can go home. Dipian, real quick before I drop. I have an individual here who's part of us and wants to get an ID card, but they're not legalized yet. They're working on it. Can they get one?
Yeah. Yes. If they go to the website, there are different options. Any Biafran, and get there are different categories. That's why those that don't have things like international passport or their country's ID card can also use other things like their phone bills, their medical bills, and all that is acceptable.
Okay. All right. Great. Thank you so much. I yield. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much for all you do. Now we'll go to Honorable Dorothy. Dorothy, the mic is yours.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, Your Excellency. Good evening, Nandi, and the Marquis. All Biafran, which you have. Yes, today, General Fundraising, Georgia is donating 210. Thank you all. All you do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, 220.
220, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dorothy. Now go to this is very fast, faster than I like.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We are going to Honorable Benchukes. Please go ahead. Honorable Benchukes, are you there? Yeah.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable Dan.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Excellency, DPM, for all the wonderful things you are doing. Thank you so much. Thank you all honorable in the house. Thank you, Biafra. I think United Kingdom, all people waking up, they are rising. Those that are killing us, believing something is happening. I thank all of them. Today, in total, we have 583 mark.
583?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. You all are coming back from vacation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Number one on my list here, Mazi Christopher 20 Gemma, Mazi Justin FM 30 Gemma, Wada Gloria 20 Gemma, Rose, Wada Rose Gemma, Anonymous Care 30 Gemma, Wada 10 Gemma, Wada Deswa 30 Gemma, Wada Mazi Uche Ngwa Gemma, Wada Sari Sari and Gemma, myself and working Gemma, Wada Sherma Senior, Gemma, Wada Flora Akilo, Party Gemma, Wada Christina Gemma, Gemma, Wada Cordelia, Gemma, Wada Cecilia Aguilina, Party Gemma, Wada Stella Oka, 100 Gemma, total 500 Gemma.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, UK.
Thank you. Thank you, dear people. We now go to Honorable Kenneth Nathaniel. Honorable, the mic is yours. Honorable Kenneth, are you there?
Yes, ma, I'm here. Good evening, ma. Good evening, the house.
Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. I greet my honorable TPM, Agumai, the lioness herself. May God Almighty continue to bless all the Biafra cabinets, all the instruments God Almighty is using to strengthen Biafrans. We fail, will never fall. Victory is ours by Chukokika Biama. My honorable Fondia, I will never forget also. Good evening.
Thank you. You are welcome.
My honorable mouthpiece, thank you, man.
You are welcome.
Go on what I want to say. I would like to go to update what I have to.
Sorry, my honorable. Sorry. Sorry, go further. I have another animal. I have an animal. An animal CI. Don't take attention.
Okay. Thank you. So that makes you 633. Is that correct?
No, it's inclusive.
Oh, it's already inclusive in the 583. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So you just didn't mention the net.
Yes.
Should I go ahead?
All right. Yes. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. I have 12,000 a gem from Ali Mosho moving trade.
Okay.
And her name is Lady Kenna David SAK 5,000 a gem. Gabriel 3,000 a gem. Mazi Gabriel Ajemba 2,000 a gem. And the Mazi Ishe Obiefuna Eric 2,000 a gem. Together, all together there is 12,000 a gem. Yeah. From Ali Mosho.
Yeah.
I have 109,000 a gem from Biafra moving train.
Okay.
The first is Kelechi Nana 1,000 a gem. Wada Udochukwu Ovutul 1,000 a gem. Sebastian Eze 1,000 a gem. Amo Bukano 1,000 a gem. Ugochukwu Amu Igwe 1,000 a gem. Michael Wafo 1,000 a gem. Shinedu Ogbonna 1,000 a gem. Lovely Nnadi 1,000 a gem. Titus Umezi 1,000 a gem. Wakaman Nodi 3,000 a gem. Apollonius Afamefuna 1,000 a gem. Stanley Emeluko 2,000 a gem. Uchenna Ugweke 1,000 a gem. Favor Igokwe 3,000 a gem. This I'm sorry, please, I'm coming. My phone is having a little challenge.
Yeah, take your time, don't worry. Another thing I can also suggest to you, because I think it happens every time. So if you can copy it down or just screenshot it, and then you can.
It will take a long time because the message is coming late in the night, so write it down. So, right. Okay, Christian 1,000 a gem. Sunday Igbo 1,000 a gem. Nathaniel Ofoka 1,000 a gem. Sunday Igwe 500 a gem. Anobu Clement 3,000 a gem. Joseph Nwachuku 1,000 a gem. Emmanuel Ofodire 1,000 a gem. Ikechukwu Okoro 1,000 a gem. Anthony Agnokuru 2,000 a gem. Ikechukwu Okoro 1,000 a gem. Uchenna Nwankwo 1,000 a gem. Uchenna Kinsley Otuji 2,000 a gem. Michael Eze 1,000 a gem. Uzodimma Onyemechi 5,000 a gem. Emmanuel Anioha. Sorry. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm coming.
Let's take your time.
My phone is having an advertisement.
Don't worry about it. We'll wait for it.
Theophilus, 1,000 eje. Onye Anyoha, 1,000 eje. Edwin Odile, 2,000 eje. Stanley Emelugu, 2,500 eje. Patrick Iyechuku, 1,000 eje. Vincent Obi Kezie, 1,000 eje. Okechukwu Nwabugu, 1,000 eje. Uchedu Osita, 1,000 eje. Basil Ogu, 1,000. Basil Agu, 1,000 eje. Moses Okonkwo, 1,000 eje. Emeka Nwoye, 1,000 eje. Charles Okoli, 1,000 eje. Victor C. Chigozie Igbo, 40,000 eje. Emmanuel O. Igbo, 3,000 eje. Victor O. Igbo, 2,000 eje. And I myself, Matt Kenneth Nathaniel, 5,500 eje. Altogether, 109,000.
No. 121.
109,000. That's I'm talking about moving train.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm talking of your total.
No. I still have updates.
Okay.
Another update here is from Kwara State, Kwara County.
Okay.
Yeah. I have 17,000 eje from Kwara.
Okay.
Number one here is Nwadoga Stephen, 3,000 eje. Chukwu Promise, 2,000 eje. Chukwu Promise, 2,000 eje. Onyemuwa Emmanuel, 2,000 eje. Chioma Amueze, 2,000 eje. Joe Chibuzo, 2,000 eje. Mrs. Benis Diskin, 2,000 eje. Prof. Iheanachochukwu Ikechukwu, 3,000 eje. And Ngozi Abe, 1,000 eje. Total 17,000 eje from Kwara State. Yeah, Kwara County. I also have Mazi Godwin.
This is individual.
This is individual from Mushi County.
Okay, Mushi County.
Godwin Igwe, 2,000 eje from Mushi County. These are people we are getting from the Lagos State area.
Okay.
So altogether, 140,000 people.
Thank you. That's correct.
From Lagos State and South West Housing.
Yeah.
Please, ma, I also want to use this opportunity to appreciate all the people around Lagos State and Southwest Laosing, and to encourage all of them to keep on participating in everything about this our struggle.
Yes.
You know, I want to tell them that a freedom is not a thing of water or a bread or tea. We must take the time, but our leader make us to understand that in every battle, at the end of the battle, victory must be ours.
Yes.
Whatever they are doing, both from Kwara, matter the challenges they are facing in Kwara, victory is Biafrans over there and all over the world, in Southwest and Lagos and all the regions of Southwest. We should not move on, despite the challenges, despite all the persecution in Lagos State. They should keep on pushing it. We'll get our promised land. Thank you all.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Sister Thank you. And however, from the end, just for individuals that are donating, like the mistake some of people are making, and they come up and they say they take substantial. Please, I don't know if they are sending you the receipt to check.
easier, they all will be seats. So they just call it seats.
Because the one that sent me the receipt and it wasn't for us. Just for us to
forward it.
question. Yeah. So now we'll now go to Hamafusan. Are you there? Hamafusan.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello. Greetings to our Prime Minister, Dr. Rosa. Greetings to our USP government. My name is Hamafusan, and I want to make make an announcement to. Hello.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to make a donation announcement on behalf of the United States of Biafra Nation in Greece. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, on behalf of our honorable Mr. Paul, the total we realized this week is 120 gemma, and the names of the donors are Jadan Oka for 20 gemma, Nkechi Mwada Nkechi Ume 10 gemma, Mr. Frank Obala 10 gemma, Mazi Chikoka for 25 gemma, Mazi Felix Okoro 10 gemma, Mazi Okechukwu Umezinwa 15 gemma, Mazi Chijuke Oka for 10 gemma, and the Honorable Mazi Paul Ugu 20 gemma, total 120 gemma. Thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Hamafusan. Thank you. I'll go to Honorable Justina Maria Adozo. The mic is yours, please. Honorable.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, EPM. Good evening, Honorable Van Den.
You're welcome.
Good evening, Mouthpiece of the Gods. Honorable Christopher. Great Biafrans on protocols fully observed. My name is Justina Odozo Belgium Ray. Our total for today is 120 a German.
How much?
120 a German.
Okay.
And the names of the donors are as follows. Wada Obi Ogu 20 a German. Mazi Godwin Wena 15 a German. Mazi Adindu Osuwoke 10 a German. Ada Floris Ogokoro 5 a German. Evangelist CO 5 a German. Mazi Ameju Maduka 10 a German. Mazi Ozokins 10 a German. Mazi Alphonsus Uchenabwe 10 a German. Wada Love 5 a German. Mazi Gabriel Robert Okafor 10 a German. And myself, Justina Noye Odozo 20 a German, bringing the total to 120 a German. That's all what the job have for this
Belgium. Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
Belgium Mission. Thank you so much. I will now go to Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York. The mic is yours. If Brooklyn is not ready, we'll go to Honorable Teddy. Honorable Teddy, the mic is yours.
Great Biafrans, I salute everyone, each and every one of you. I salute the DPM, Secretary of our Finance, and the mouthpiece of the God and Honorable Christopher, and all what they do. I've been asked to do the donation announcement for the fathers and by Apostle Steve. And I will go straight away to the donation. What that has happened this week. And I discovered there's a liturgy actually in the donation of the Biafran fathers and friends. And all this while we are right now, the number is like 519 people in Biafran fathers and friends. And knowing well that all the cause we are going for is something reasonable, something we all have to do, and we don't need empty hand to do it. So we all have to do something to enhance whatever we are doing as Biafran fathers and friends. And fathers actually are the pillars of any, call it any family or something. When you couple the assistance of friends, we expect something tangible to happen. But at any rate, we are still struggling. If for 519 people, assuming we do 1,000 everybody, we get like 519,000 something, which will go a long way to help in whatever mission we are doing. But at any rate, what we got this week is a total of 53,700 agents and 105 agema. And these are the names of people that made these things possible. Tobechuku Air, 10 agema, Mazi Ogeti of 30,000 agent, Mazi Cornelius, 1,700 agent, Sob Tochuku Ellen, 3,000 agent, Uzo O, 2,000 agent, Apostle 35 agema, Greta today 50 agema, Anabu Achara 10,000 agent, Mazi Obieshina 3,000 agent, Kochux 042 3,000 agent, Mazi Cletus CE 1,000 agent, Mazi Columbus 3,000 agent, Ben M 2,000 agent, Mazi Abone KU 5,000 agent, Obodo EG 1,000 agent, Emmanuel CU 1,000 agent, Jido 4M 10,000 agent, Dr. N 4,000 agent, Anonymous 6,000 agent, Anonymous 5,000 agent, giving us the total area announced 53,700 agent and 105 agent. That's it all we got for Biafra fathers and friends for this week. Thank you.
Thank you, Biafran fathers. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Teddy. Now we'll go to Honorable Victor Ebuna. Honorable Victor Ebuna, the mic is yours.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear, sir.
Loud and clear. Okay, let me get my video out. Can you open my video if you like?
Your Excellency, can you open his video, please? Honorable Apostle Steve, please mute your mic.
Oh, sorry. Oh. I can go ahead, no problem. No.
video, please?
I think she's on the phone.
He's on the phone.
It's
No
open.
problem. Next time.
It's open unless somebody else start it. You can open your video unless.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second. Let me see that. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I want to appreciate all of you from Massachusetts. Greeting to Bandy, a great woman that knows what she's doing. Of course, greetings to our DPM. I want to thank you so much for your sacrifices you have made so far. Our greetings to Marpis. Marpis, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
For your hard work, and of course, all my fellow admins. I want to say hello from Massachusetts. Without wasting time, if you don't hear your name from Massachusetts, please call me. That's the reason why I removed your name. Okay? If you don't hear this name I'm going to call now, I would like you to call me. Okay? There's a reason why I dropped your name for now. Okay, so far the total is $200. 200 German as well. Starting from my humble self, Honorable Victor A. 50 a German. Stephen Igetu, 100 a German. Chukwu Emeka Omuchekwa, 50 a German. For now, that is what I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Massachusetts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much. I think the last person there is Brooklyn, New York. I don't know if it's there.
Yes, I'm here now. I'm very sorry, my phone is not open at that time. That's why. Okay. Yes, I thank everybody. I thank the DPM, Deputy Prime Minister, Sandy, and Marcus, and all the cabinet members. I thank you all. I thank you all for your marvelous job you are doing for us. In fact, the meeting of Thursday shows that our government are working so hard because they did a very nice job. They are doing a very nice job, even though they built asylum, 2 years asylum in Netherlands through our airport, our government. That shows an improvement, a very nice job they are doing. So I thank everybody for that, all my government. I thank them. But at the same time, there's something that makes me sad. Because if you are fighting with your enemy and you turn around to fight yourself, that means I don't know what you need. Because everything my government is doing, all my cabinet, everybody is doing, they're doing absolutely fine. But these people, whom I don't know where they belong, trying to bastardize everything the government is doing, which what they are looking for, they will not get it. They will not get it. I don't know what they need. So this type of people, I don't know the condition we keep them when we get Biafra. I don't know because they are the people holding us back, dragging us back. All these millions of people that call themselves Biafrans, they are the people drawing us back. Anyway, that notwithstanding, I thank you also again. Thank my DPM because that Thursday, the kind of question she answered correctly extremely good. The way she answered all these questions, very, very, it gives us hope and happiness. Christopher, okay, your this thing last Thursday is marvelous. It's extremely 100%. 100% what you did, what you read that day is very, very nice. So everybody saw it. Everybody see that everything you people are doing. So I What I'm saying is because I just use it to thank all of you that are working for us, are doing good. You are doing marvelously good. My DPN, who doesn't sleep, working for us day in, day out. Andy, all of you, you are doing good. You are doing good. Without you people, I don't know where we will be. Because these people who want to spoil everything we are doing, I don't know where we will be. But due to the type of sense God gave you to handle this Biafra, everything would have spoiled. So that is all I want to just add to that, because we are moving, we are going. No matter what we did, we are going. So I'm giving that a gem for today's fundraising.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Honorable Fabian, I'm handing it over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your help. So I got some donations. Are you saying something?
No, I'm just saying thank you so much, and then I thank Your Excellency and all Biafrans. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your help. Okay, I have some people that called in. I have Mrs. Obi, 10,000 AJ. I have Abuneke Ihejirika, 10,000, 10 Ejema. I have Anonymous, 6,000 AJ. He said BM's appeal case, 6,000 AJ. I have Chukuma Duruji, 502,508.45 AJ. 502,508.45 AJ. I have for Silver Gagwin Arinze Abiu from Omona County, Olu State, 10,000 AJ. I have Paul Ibe Pablo, 20 Ejema. I have a name, A Greater Today. That's the name. A Greater Today. 100 Ejema. I have Kalu Eme. This is a pledge. He will send the receipts to me. From New York, 100 Ejema. EPM, do you have anything you want to update? I think. Yes.
I have one update. In total of 593.
Okay, plus 10 Ejema. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, that's 593. Oh, for UK. Okay, thank you so much. 593 for UK. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
We really move pretty fast, so
Yes,
we can round up, and then
early today, please.
get some rest. Yeah, we got like so much doing. So far, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, back to back.
Yeah. I just want to quickly, there's this notion that I just want to let Biafrans know that the United States of Biafra government, we we are everywhere. We are in homeland. We are in diaspora. We are everywhere. And when you hear these people that are distracting their hands, keep saying, oh, that the United States of Biafra is not a homeland. Oh, they're only on social media, blah, blah, blah. Please do not pay any attention to them. These are some of the things that frustrated individuals. They keep saying the elite squad, the United States of Biafra Defense, established our prime minister's 100% impact and on ground. Those that are following the United States of Biafra government are 100% impact and on ground. All of them are working and geared towards the full restoration and protection of the United States of Biafra. And I tell people, 99% of the ambition elite squad you have in the 40 states of Biafra land today are solidly behind the United States of Biafra government. That was what you saw during our 1-year anniversary of the United States of Biafra nation. We saw them in almost all the 40 states. And some of these individuals that complain and deceive their gullible ones, ask them, did they ever have anyone, not even one person that represented them in homeland? We keep telling them, ask them to call. Just one commander they have. Just let them show you just one. They don't have. So do not pay any attention to them. These are distractions. Again, we are doing extremely well. We're getting a lot of positive report from our allies. And at the right time, everything will be public. I want to thank all the private donors to what we are doing. I remember, Christopher, I saw what Riley Moore. I saw something from Riley Moore, what he posted, and I saw your response. That's a good one. I've already responded. Again, the United States of Biafra has declared their independence on November 29, 2024 in Latin Finland. The United States of Biafra is not Nigeria. Anyone making that mistake must stop, regardless of who you are, the country you are, the organization you are. The right of the United States of Biafra people must be respected. Anyone that is trying to romance Nigeria, which must be dissolved for people to live. If you think you are going to start romancing Nigeria because you have oil contract, or you're going to sign oil contract in Nigeria, you're going to fail. I'm promising you, you are going to fail. Come on, go through here. No, go through here. You're going to fail. Because Nigeria is a country that has been taken over by terrorists. It's been taken over by terrorists. So anything any Nigerian politician is telling you, promising you, that you must keep one Nigeria. If you are dreaming of keeping one Nigeria, I'm very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. That is the wrong path. You must stop that path immediately. You cannot, no sane country can encourage one Nigeria. No sane country can promote a country that has been declared as the most terrorist, the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live. So again, my presumption is anything anyone is talking about is going to be in the northern part of Nigeria, middle belt, or maybe western part of Nigeria. The United States of Biafra in the southeast and south part of Nigeria has already exited Nigeria. It's an independent nation. So again, I appreciate Riley Moore for what he's doing in the area of the Christian genocide in Nigeria. But I also want to remind him that the United States of Biafra has exited Nigeria after 50 million votes during our self-referendum to exit Nigeria. Then we, just as America, converged at the time they declared their independence in Pennsylvania to declare where we have over 500 Biafrans that gathered from all over the world to declare our independence. That must be respected. So I just want to make that clear. Honorable Christopher, I don't know if you have any as well. Something you could say in regards to that. I don't know if you have anything to say. Then we'll just take the few hands and we round up this.
All hail Biafra.
Coming in time. Thank you.
All hail Biafra. My greetings to Fundraising and the official of the original Biafran Republic, and in Biafra. You know, you always, they say leave the last for the best. Don't leave the best for the last. I don't move in. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. May God always continue to bless you, keep you for us. We are heading home, no matter what they say. This time is not the time for beg. We don't beg no more. Time for begging is over. Anyone that don't want to join, let him remain where he is. As long as he don't come and block our way, let him remain where he is. We're moving. Thank you very much. Today I'm donating a 25 Gemma from Michigan. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. I have a hand up. I got Simon Ekman. Over to you.
Honorable Fanda, I think I want to say something before she comes in. She's our sister, we appreciate very much for what she has been doing. I'm going to talking. Just brief. 1 second.
Go ahead.
I cannot take your time. Please, I was mandated by the Ikemba State Cabinet to contact our veteran, Mas Yebunan. I've sent messages to him. Maybe, sometimes, you don't know who send me messages of this or that. I thank God this year. I got some calls from them right now, I think from 5 people that, they want, it's for the Ikemba State, I believe. So, sir, Mas Yebunan is my name is Okola Madioka. I'm the Deputy Secretary for Transportation and Logistics in this government, and we are not going back, on your support of so, sir, please, I sent you some other messages before. Could you please, sir?
Yes, can I respond to that? Please, I want to appreciate
so much. You are coming here every week. You're a veteran, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, thank you so much. I want to appreciate you, all of you. Unfortunately, I would have said that I will be one of the other side because I was so busy. I got a lot of messages. I have to look into them. This week, I was very, very busy. Sometimes I go to bed at 3 a.m. in the morning, because this is our season. So I'm going to look into the messages. Please, I'm so glad that you had the opportunity to contact me. And I'm going to see that, and if there's anything we can do, we can come together and do the needful in order to advance our cause.
Thank you. Thanks a lot very much, sir. This is the reason for the season, and I'm very happy that you reacted immediately.
Yes.
And thank you very much, sir.
No, please, if you can drop your phone or something, I can make a contact immediately.
For things you have done, may Biafra continue to be with you, and our prayer, and it's going to happen.
All right.
We're gonna please send. Do you want his phone number? Do you want me to send you his phone number? Akbale, you are
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yeah, I see no money, no. Yeah, I from the Kemba State. I've sent you some messages. Okay, I'll look into that. I'll respond.
Okay,
thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to wait. I'll wait. Yeah, okay. All right. So I greet all of you. I thank you for what you have been doing and what you have continued to do. Thank you so much. Down there. Thank you for standing closely with our DPM.
no shaking.
Thank you, everyone. Biafra, for all you have been doing and continue to do. May the Almighty continue to guide and protect and lead you in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We greet our leaders, Martin Nandekano and our Prime Minister, Pastor Simon Ekpa. They should stand firm. Their hearts should be strong. We are already moving forward with what they have given us to go and get. We already have it. We are all just waiting for finalization. Continue to do what we are doing. And let me just say, Nilo na Bambane, Abasia against the weekend. Jenny Dimma, Nilo na Bambane, Abasia has the weekend. Jenny Dimma. From Washington State here today, I'm donating that 30,000 a year for myself and 10,000 a year for my brother, M.U.S. And my name is Felix Eze of Great of
Yes. Making
so much.
Making a total of 40,000. Is that correct?
Yes, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for your consistency. Thank you. Okay. Ada Simon, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. My special greetings go to our DPM, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Rezen. We greet you and we continue to appreciate you for this wonderful work you are doing for the United States of Biafra citizens. Thank you so much, Ma. We really appreciate you in their work. My greetings also go to Famdi. Famdi, you are awesome. Thank you so much for doing what you are doing for us. We also appreciate you. We also thank all the cabinet members that are supporting this government. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Our honorable mouthpiece, you are amazing. Thank you so much for your good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
And also to our brother, Honorable Christopher Okemwa. Thank you, and other ones, which I may not know their names right now. So we really appreciate all of you, and we continue to pray for all of you, praying that God will continue to energize, encourage, and strengthen each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all you do. Day one. So from D, I have Anonymous. I'm going to send the receipts to you after.
Okay. I see receipts here. Let me just.
I've not sent any receipt to you now. I've not sent any receipt to you this week. I've not.
Okay, you sent me five.
Yeah, these are for last week. These are last week.
Okay.
Those 5 receipts are for last week.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's.
So today I have from Anonymous, 13,000 AJ.
Okay.
For general fundraising.
Okay.
Also have Anonymous, 14,000 AJ. The other one is 13,000. This one
the other one is 13. This one is 14.
14,000, yes, for the state of Odimebu. Altogether amounts 27,000 AJ. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I kindly appreciate it. Thank you. Every week to you and your followers, you just doing some great things. Thank you very much.
I really thank all my viewers. I thank all of them, all my viewers. If you are listening here, I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for supporting this government. For that is the right thing to do. USB is the government elect by the Biafran people themselves. So the right thing we need to do is continue to support this government and continue to protect the mandate that Obato sent message to our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozara Breze. So we are going to join hands together with her to continue to protect this mandate, always supporting them. In any way you can support, please come up and continue to support. No amount is too small, no amount is too big. Okay? So I really appreciate all of you, all the viewers of Adasa Moneba TV. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much.
Sorry, Ada Biafra, Ada Simon, but please, thank you so much for all you do. And I'm hoping that by next week, if we can do a joint program on space for the fundraising, that would be wonderful. So please, I'm going to try and contact you to let you know on time so we can stream it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. Next is a blessing. Okay. Blessing. So, are you ready? Okay, my Honorable Oster, Okoro, Texas. Oh, okay, hold on. Honorable Oster, go ahead, Blessing. Are you able to unmute yourself?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, I'm on okay. Greetings to everyone. All protocols observed. From Biafran mothers and friends, I have a total of 100 Ejema, and that's from Ada Usuji.
Okay.
She gave 100 Ejema, and that's all I have for now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Honorable Oster Okoro, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Right?
Yes, very well.
Okay. Good evening to all Biafrans. Special thanks to Mazen Namdekano, Simon Eba. I'm always going to pray for them to get out of appreciate. Special thanks also goes to our DPN and you, our money keeper. You guys are doing a wonderful job, and mouthpiece and all the cabinet members.
Okay.
I do appreciate all your work because it's not easy, you know. And you guys may be wondering why I don't appear, you know, sometimes show my video because it's not easy. But I try to make sure that I always come and make my donations because I'm always doing this or that. But you guys are always sitting there for hours. I do appreciate your work. And the work that you all do is showing. If you listen to the media and if you know what's going on, you see that USB is taking Nigeria. Nigeria is here now. You know, they are trying to do all this lie and hire all the lawyers, you know, to upgrade their system. But we know what's going on, that Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. And part of the work you guys are doing, you know, so we do appreciate that, you know. Yes, I have a total of $330.
Okay.
And 100 for my humble self, and then I have Elizabeth Ibekwe, $50. Ada Ezane Upper, $50. Let me stand Uchebu, $50. Dorothy Chuka Odoma, did I say that before? And Mary, the Dorothy is $30, and Mary Ike, $50 for a total of $330.
Thank you. Thank you, Texas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Texas. Thank you so much. The next person and last is Honorable Chukwuma Njako. Honorable Chukwuma Njako, are you there? Honorable Chukwuma Njako. Okay, if you're not there,
I'm here. Sorry, I'm here. My phone is giving problems. All right. Sorry.
Go back. I think, please excuse me for this anomaly.
Hello.
Please, I'm begging for that. Deputy Prime Minister, I think one of our leaders in Germany, Silvanus Aureliaco, wanted to say something, but I believe maybe he doesn't know how to promote himself. Or maybe can you please unmute him?
Nobody is muted. Let's go to the next person, please.
Please, I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead, Honorable Chukwuma.
Okay, yeah, thank you for giving me the audience. Good evening, Honorable TPM, Bambi, and all the cabinet members present. I salute my God's mercy be upon all of us and all of you. Thank you for all your commitment and the work you do. I've been on and on, up and on, because of assignments I'm into here. And last week, it wasn't easy for me to be present. I tried coming, but I was not opportune. So today, now I'm here. Tommy, please, I don't know. Last week, somebody gave me a report that I've been trying to get in touch. That somebody called in from Guyana. I've been going house to house, office to office, trying to educate our people. They're waving out our Biafra struggle. That we should go ahead and do what we're doing. When Biafra come, they're there to enjoy it. Everybody will enjoy it, but if anybody has come from Guyana, I think it's a welcome development. We are talking, but they are not listening. I don't know if you will give me the details of that person that called in from Guyana last week, so I will reach him. Yeah.
From Guyana.
Yeah. Somebody some people reported to me that somebody called in from Guyana last week. I was not present.
Yeah, I don't have my paper for last week. I don't have it in my head. If I find it, if I go to and find it, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. Now for today, so that I don't waste time. Miss Ene Ekon is given. She said that she has not answered present to her state income. That she's donating 10,000 for her state income.
Okay.
And then myself also, since this year, because of my bereavement, that's why I was involved in a lot of things from home. So that's why my state of Cuba have not even answered present. So I'm donating a token of 15,000 a year today for Cuba and 15,000 a year. 15 for Cuba and 15,000 a year also for the general fundraising. That's making it
so that's 30,000
from me.
15 general. 15.
Yes. Okay. From me. Then from Guyana generally it's 40,000.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
From me, please.
Go ahead, please, go ahead.
My donation goes to a numerical state, please. I forgot to mention.
Let me see.
All right, thank you so much. If those have done, you can put down your hands. So that Riley Moore post, I forwarded it to some of our platforms. I think you all know that Nigeria state is trying to use everything possible to undermine and play down the Christian genocide going on. So the $9 million they sent out the other time was to kind of more of lobbying and all that, even though we know it's not going anywhere. We know that Nigeria, President Tinubu's wife was in the US for something, but I know that she got a message clearly that she and her husband cannot talk about one Nigeria because Nigeria must go down, and she cannot hold all those talking about one Nigeria. They have no clue of what is going on in Nigeria. So again, I believe she got a message from different quarters that Nigeria is irredeemable. So what Riley Moore posted, I know Riley Moore was went to Nigeria for the Christian genocide and all that. So probably the Nigerian people are trying to, sometimes they don't know how trickish Nigerians could be. So probably they're trying to ask our questions in respect to something like the dissolution of Nigeria, and to ask us something like that was not discussed, something to that effect. But again, in that body, he laid more emphasis in the north and the middle belt or whatever. So again, the southeast United States of Biafra territory is not included in that comment. But again, it would be good to, if you find the comment, to go and let him know that anyone from Ekona is talking, as long as the United States of Biafra in the southeast and south part of Nigeria is involved in whatever plan they're having or whatever they think maybe separation is going to increase the violence. Again, this was what the analysis that Bianco Jubu was trying to portray to people. Oh, if you talk about dividing Nigeria, many people will die, because that's why Tinubu is using her to say that her husband was the Odumegwu Jubu that led the civil war, and therefore maybe during that time between 1967 and 1970 many people died. But again, what they don't know is that 1967 to 1970 is different. Another thing is that what Bianco Jubu is promulgating is all lies and fabrications and propaganda. Anyone listening to Nigeria, Tinubu's wife, Bianco Jubu, that person is not serious, does not even know what they are talking about. And the person is promoting Christian genocide. Just yesterday in Kwara, 170 people died. So anybody promoting the oneness of Nigeria is contributing to the murder of indigenous Christians in Nigeria. The only thing that will save the lives, the only thing that will save lives in that part of the world is the outright dissolution, which is already happening. So anyone that is trying to, in any shape or format, go against this wish of majority of Nigerians are going to confront that individual. So whoever saw that writing one put, just let him know that whatever he's talking about, but as long as it doesn't come across the southeast and Biafran territory, and they said on Biafran territory, that is okay. So that's just one thing.
Yeah, like you rightly said, Nigeria is irredeemable. And for Biafrans, we have been there for many, many, many years. It never worked. It has been irreconcilable. And therefore, there's nothing like oneness of Biafrans with Nigerians. The only solution is the dissolution and let Biafrans go. Thank you very much.
Oh, definitely. And anyone listening to me should know that Fulani herdsmen are not part of the southeast part of Nigeria, which is now the United States of Biafra land. No Fulani herdsman is allowed in Biafra territory. Once they leave, there will be peace in Biafra territory. So anyone negotiating anything outside the dissolution of Nigeria, that person is contributing to the murdering of Christians. Biafrans, Nigerian indigenous people, they've already carved their way to start building their own nation. Oduduwa is gone. The United States of Biafra is gone. The Arawa nation is gone. Anyone in any shape or form trying to tamper with things, that person is promoting genocide in that part of the world. That is just one thing I want to make it very, very clear. Anyone that is promoting one Nigeria because of the crude oil that comes from our territory, Biafra territory, we have to block that. I want to tell that person, you better have everything. You cannot move that oil from Biafra territory. And our people are murdered every day. So I want that message to sink into anyone in any shape or form trying to promote one Nigeria, thinking that will stop. Because that's what Tinubu's wife is promoting around Shabia, running around America. So anyone listening to these individuals and trying to, you must allow Nigerians to solve Nigeria's problem. The killing of indigenous Christians, we thank President Donald Trump for intervening to stop the Fulani terrorists that are killing. Again, the Fulani terrorists are not only a threat to the indigenous Nigeria, but also to a threat to even America, to all the Western civilized countries. So while we thank America for being part of fighting these Fulani terrorists, make sure in the process of doing that, you do not, in any shape or form, promote one Nigeria. Once you do that, you have engineered or encouraged the killing of Christians. So make sure you know where your limit is when you are talking about Christian genocide in Nigeria. Thank you so much. I think that's all.
Yes, and then it is the rights of the people for self-determination. And then United States of Biafra had a self-referendum last year where over 50 million out of the 70 million Biafrans voted. It is all documented.
Again, you are absolutely right. You know, some of these people from outside the Biafra territory, they keep referring to, oh, Biafra, they are agitators, they are separatists. They use all those kind of demeaning words that have no basis with the new nation, this peaceful United States of Biafra nation that's been declared. So again, I want to use this opportunity to tell anyone talking about anything about Biafra. You can talk about the Biafra that Owasirike and Co tried to get. You can talk about any Biafra that was in existence before them. When it comes to the Biafra, under the name and title, United States of Biafra, we have gone through all the legal parameters to declare our free nation. So make sure declared in Latin Finland on November the 29th, 2024, where over 50 million Biafrans voted to exit Nigeria and over 1,500 converged from all over the world, even from homeland, to be in Latin Finland to declare our independence, and over 500 plus put and appended their signature to that declaration document. We have the legal documents that are protecting the United States of Biafra today. So anything anyone is talking Biafra before, Biafra 20 years ago, Biafra 100 years ago, Biafra 10 years ago, the only Biafra that is different is the United States of Biafra, which is about 1 year old. So make sure no one should refer to the United States of Biafra using the word either separatism or anything. We are a peaceful people, peaceful nation that was declared just about 1 year ago. We need that to be respected. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And on that, we're going to say, was there another hand? Somebody was saying. I would really appreciate it to have Madam Stella here and another hand. Please, I have, let's go to, if you all can just make it. We are begging today. One minute. Okay. Go ahead, Madam Stella. Go ahead.
Okay, nice. So I can show love. Why is it too much? Before 1 minute to me.
Okay, 2 minutes, Mama.
Oh, is your my Jagamba? Ah, my Biafra Jagamba. Utilizu, Madame Ramonichi. And you put those in August, said it. Oh, she seems to get time on my mother, the one when I got his super dosing. So, I don't know is super dosing and I Biafra Cambo number. Or two shilling that he should be. Fundy, I can now walk able. When you're the maiden and make a leg news operation. Honorable mouthpiece. Nilamonga. I'm 2 minutes a mile. So the baker so up to cross, observed. So I can let Shana Mama Nile. Now I see a very little issue weapon that season. She take care of one evening. Onyana or carrier, Madam Serero. Okay, short a question on magic or magic. Okay, you need a little good than I see. Can you know for? You hear for the Kikanaza, the Titiano. On the legalization in the shadow of work. So that was it. Over now, do too. As a little I have a liar. As a layer. And then the Ocashamora were put up our urgent those live broadcast on what would after the whole 20 million naira. All this is we have an Indian to a guy, and then he let our leader while you are here to match up or telling his woman. But never she naked what our dear our needles. On the level near a young man out in the ocean, a joke our so our chineke using. And in one again here, yeah, will ask what's that? PM on all back. See, he made a Menegawa. What can I really so? I used to get it PM. PM and I to go to bass of what's that? Doctor, I was a no back. See, here, where I go, equibly both. Dicky Guru mandate over getting high and let that was happening. Equibly, which is where you can. Those here of woman, not the amount of a shower of pussy. I'm going, I make a leg. In each city, what's your haste, the bigger of woman. Yan has one of each year for my GC you can. And over here, Gabawadi Gata, I'm up that year. So, Anna make a loan in my corner, Pota. And I'm put on man and a mamma, and I was about that. I didn't even do more. Came with Biafra.
ka ụmụ anyị na ụmụ ụmụ anyị nwa obodo nke aka na-ajọli otu ụmụ ndị ọcha si na-ajọli. So ana m ekele unu n'ụzọ pụrụ iche. A sị na ahụ m abụrụ sọsọ ọnụ ọnụ zighị iji nye unu niile ekele. DPM, even ihe i mere na Thursday, I think that was Thursday.
Yes.
Oruru m ahụ akpata ndị oyi mụ na sị yes, you are indeed God sent for this thing. Ị naghị ekwu dada, isi gị ị naghị ekwu dada ihe okwu gị dị ka ejaculate prayer ka ọ ga-awụ mgbe ọbụla enwere nwa m na-ekele nnu. Young babies are my witness. Baby, how are you? Ezigbo nwa na-ebere m aka. So ekelele m gị n'ụzọ pụrụ iche, jide ka iji, maka ndị be anyị sị na onye asị jide ka o ji na ihe o ji magburu onwe. Ihe m ji na-apụta ọnụle anya ndị na-ahụ m kemgbe wiki ya hapụrụ m isi m ka ọ dị ọtọ ọ dị folokọm na-agwa ọtụtụ ndị nne ndị ọdịka ọ dị m sị ha biko ha pụtawa ka ihe a hapụ ịdịkọwa ihe ụmụaka. Na mgbe nwata na-aga ọrụ nne ya esoro ya hụtụ nne ya sị ya ngwa jisie ike, ihe anyị na-akpọ ya wee ụlọ ọrụ, ihe m na-abịa ihe na-aghọrọ na wee lụọ ọrụ na-asụ unu jisie ike, jide na iji na ike. And ana m ayọ na ndị nne na ndị nna ga-ejisikwa ike na-apụta na-agba unu ume, maka ihe unu na-eme adịghị isi, ọ dịghị isi. So Chineke gozie unu niile, ndị niile kwere na kwegide mara n'agbanyeghị ihe niile, n'agbanyeghị achị niile, unu anọ nọgidegba gidegba. Mgbe ọ na-ara ahụ ka ọ na-ebi obi kwele na anyị laala Biafra. So ekele dịrị unu. Dr. Abeze nọgide n'ofitere gị, nọgide n'ocheezi, nọgide n'ofitere gị, nọgide n'ocheezi. Sandi nọgide n'ofitere gị, nọgide n'ocheezi, nọgide n'ofitere gị, nọgide n'ocheezi. Ndị ọchịchị anyị niile unu nọgide n'ofitere unu, nọgide n'ocheezi. Unu nọgide ofitere unu, nọgide n'ocheezi. Nọgide n'oche a na ọ bụ Chineke bunyere ya unu. Ọ dịghị izu mmadụ ịnọgide n'oche a na-anaghị akwụ ya ụgwọ ọrụ, a na-arụ ya 24 hours non-stop, every Friday, every Saturday ọ na-apụta, mgbe ọbụla ọ na-apụta. Ọ dịghị ya.
Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone. Thank you Ada Simon ebe a ebupụtara nke nwaanyị ukwu. Thank you
so much, family. Thank you, Madam Stella.
Mama Simon ebe a ndewo nne m. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, Yanga, step down now. Go ahead. 1 minute. We gotta go. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nukuwan. Good evening from my end. Good morning from my end. Good afternoon from my end. Am I coming out, please?
Yes, sir.
Ana m ekene our TPM Nnekande nwanyị ọma jide ka iji bless negative na-eme ọfụma okike gozibe gị n'aka ndị n'aka ekpe igbu aka ndị ga-egbute igbu aka ekpe ga-egbute mbọsị nje ụkwụ ga-ama mpụ ezi otu aka ahụ ka m si echetakwa our Queen Igubed nnukwute the mother afọ fụkwa mmadụ a na-aga afụ nna afụ nne. Ana m ekene gị na-asị jide ka iji ị na-eme ọfụma. Ekenekwa onye ọbụla nke nọ na cabinet ma ndị secretaries ma ndị gọvanọs 40 state na 90 state of Biafra. Ana m ekene onye ọbụla ndewonu. Biko why I'm here is because I had when our honorable Okole was talking about our chief Vetland Ebuna. Nwanne mmadụ biko nna ụmụ gị na-achọ gị ndị state of Ikemba na-ene anya gị. We need you in our midst. We need you. And also we have our coordinator in diaspora in US also by name Mwada Ngozi Dorati. I believe she can also reach you or you reach her. And also if we should help us also to communicate with all the citizens of Ikemba because on Ikemba okay. We are sense of the nation, and the force there, let's come together and make our state the way we wish it to be the best. So, Munembiko, down the ring there, only no near governor set of Ikemba, Wada, Dunu, Kiruka. And also, my deputy prime minister, there is something I sent to your phone, but you have not responded to it, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Next person.
Okay, next person is Neil.
Sorry. I said I sent something to her phone, Jingo. She did not say anything about it. I don't know whether she did not get it so that I will read it myself.
No, she said she will respond.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, look at the Jingo. I will respond. Thank you.
Okay. Next is Real TV.
Yes, so, good evening, my friend. Here, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, Deputy Prime Minister, good evening for that, all the cabinet members and all Biafrans in the Esparabos, the homeland. Please, my name is still the man, John Ndubisi, the mission head of Bahrain. Please, I want to shout to my people in Bahrain, remember the agreement every month ending to come out and support the government. No matter whatever anybody may think, until all these people who are against government stop using like a black man from all of us and they can. We have only one government, only one in the world. Go and check the history very well. Go and do one or two and by yourself. There is one that people to understand. We have 40 states of Biafra. We also, in the map, in the history of the world, we have 40 exile governments in the world. It's not only us. Go and check our people of the exile government in the world. In that 40 exile government, I want you to know that your own USB is number 3 that the world are talking about this time around. Go and check who is number 1. It's Miami. Go and check who is number 2. It's a country that is coming out from India, and the USB is number 3. What else do you want this government to do for you, or you know that they are working seriously? Go and check the history of what is going on in the world. There is no 2 exile government. It's only one and only by Dr. Ngozi Orebeze of the United States of Biafra. Is the only government you have. Any other thing that can't fit. Give her one chance. So my people of Bahrain, I am calling all the Biafrans in Bahrain to join us to look at my number. +973 6051-337. That is my number in Bahrain. Reach me. Let us join to build this new country. Let your name be in this history book. Thank you so much, my DPM and the Biafrans. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next is Samsung SMA145F. Unmute yourself, please. Samsung, are you there? Samsung F5M A145F. Samsung, are you there? Are you sleeping? Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Biafrans. Thank you for your donations. May God bless all of you.
My hands is up, please. Apology. Just one question. Please, DPN, good evening, please. In reference of the ID card, I was told that last week was for the day, but I did not see any date for last week. Recapturing. Yeah.
Is this Monday? You have to look out for.
Oh, okay. Monday. Okay, tomorrow. Next tomorrow. Thank you very much. And God bless you guys.
All right. May God bless everyone. And on that note, we wish everyone thank you so much. I say thank you for your donations, for being part of this process. See you next week, Saturday. May God bless you. Let's go get some rest.
Thank you,
everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
any day we learn to stop blaming the victims, this world will be a better place. I'm directing these very statements to the US ambassador, to the UK High Commissioner, to the EU presence in the zoo, and the UN as well. I know all of you will do nothing. We are not Muslims, so you're not going to help us. That's obvious. We know that for sure. But we have something that you do not have. We have the grace, the might, and protection of God Almighty in heaven. And we know that God exists.